Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and their free agency moves, a couple of updates when it comes to the Jonathan Kuminga situation, and, just the idea of the Lakers still are not finished. When it comes down to it, it's and not just because of the Jonathan Kuminga situation, but and them signing, Ziaire Williams. But also, it's just seems like this team is still not complete yet. So I'm gonna break down for all of you today when it comes to the Lakers and their moves and that they made today, and the cap space that they will potentially have, that's left, and when it comes to Austin Reeves taking a pay cut. But we'll get to that in just a bit. But yeah, when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, this was an interesting move for the Lakers today, guys. When it comes to the move, uh, we're going to get right into it. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this live stream, or of course, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So please be sure to follow me all across social media. I really appreciate it, man, guys. And it's it's a lot. It's a lot, man. So we're gonna get into everything when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and their uh, news today when it comes to their signing, and that was this guy, Ziaire Williams, is signing to the Los Angeles Lakers on a 1 year, $3 million deal. Guys, this is and a fair contract and not a big risk factor when it comes to this signing for Ziaire Williams when it comes all said and done. This was a really good pickup for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. They basically are adding depth and youth to the rotation and just part of the backup roles when it comes down to it. And when it comes down to what Ziaire Williams brings to the table, I mean, this is his career high. I mean, averaging 10 points per game with the Brooklyn Nets last season. And when it comes down to his skill sets, it really does fit with the Lakers, what they're building. Now, there's a reason, for the Brooklyn Nets waiving him a couple of months ago, but there's a lot of reasons for it because he hasn't lived up to the expectations of what they wanted him to be in Brooklyn, and it's a kind of similar situation of what I felt a couple of years ago. When we saw a guy by the name of Malik Monk joining the Lakers after having a horrible run with the Charlotte Hornets, didn't live up to the expectations of him being that. I think, what was he, like the fifth or seventh pick overall back in 2017 or 18, somewhere around there. So, he was a lottery pick, when he came to Malik Monk and the expectations there, but he didn't live up to it. So he said, you know what, I'm going to take my talents to LA, build up my stock, show what I'm all about, and see if a team next season will pay me or show me a better value going into my NBA career. And that's kind of what I'm kind of getting from Ziaire Williams when it comes down to it. He is the type of guy that has a lot of promise, a lot of youth, and just the guy, I think, is what, 23, 24 years old still. So he is a lot to give to the game. So the fact that the Brooklyn Nets gave up on him, it seems like the Lakers are not going to give up on him, so they gave him an opportunity to show what he's all about. Now it sort of remains to be seen, like, what kind of position he will play. I think more than anything, he's going to possibly be one of the backup roles, potentially maybe a small forward or potentially power forward at times. I think you can play multiple positions as a part of the backup roles for the Lakers. So when it comes down to it, so I just have to say, guys, this was a really good pickup for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done. And this was it's just a good move and kind of a predicted move from all of us, and not just from me, because I've been saying that maybe the Lakers should pursue him when it comes to a Plan B situation. But when I got from the Lakers today, they're basically saying they're not done. I mean, regardless of this move for Ziaire Williams to LA, it seems like they're not done yet. And it shows when it came down to this reporting that just came out after this move for Ziaire Williams to LA. According to Shams Charania of ESPN, he basically reports that the Lakers continue to strongly pursue Jonathan Kuminga as a potential wing starter. And, he continues on. Los Angeles remains focused on adding a young, athletic two-way forward, and Kuminga is reportedly at the top of the wish list. If the Lakers can find a way to make the financial work, Kuminga could become the final major piece on their off season as they continue to build a building around Luka and Austin Reeves. Rob Pelinka isn't done. So it continues, guys. The waiting game is still continuing when it comes to Jonathan Kuminga to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I've been seeing a lot of posts on X when it comes to people who are saying that the deal is finalized, a deal is happening. Don't worry, they're just working out some kinks here and there. And it's just like, okay, but let's work out those kinks already so we can get Jonathan Kuminga to Los Angeles Lakers. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this guy. I mean, just from the conversations I've been having, and especially on this live stream with a couple of you guys on my when I go live. So, it's just one of those type of things where, I just want this Jonathan Kuminga signing to already happen. And when it comes down to it, and it's just it's a good thing that this report actually came out, because I kind of assumed, like everyone else, when we signed Ziaire Williams, it was like, okay, Jonathan Kuminga, he's not coming to LA then, because he basically just decided to you know just go somewhere else and get paid more somewhere else, I guess. Maybe the Cleveland Cavaliers, or potentially the potential moves for I don't know. I'm trying to think about some other team, maybe the Detroit Pistons or something. But if the Lakers want him, and Jonathan Kuminga wants to be a Laker too, so there's no love loss. When it comes to both sides, they want to make things happen. They wanted something to happen. But as probably you guys saw a couple of maybe yesterday, I posted last night this whole idea of just Jonathan Kuminga is just basically waiting for LeBron James to make his decision so he can make his own decision, which I don't know. I just think that, why do you need to wait for LeBron? I mean, we already know that, he always does this. He just takes a while to make a decision, and, and once it happens, basically the free agency market will just reset for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's kind of, I guess he wants to see some better options. What if the Cleveland Cavaliers doesn't get LeBron, and they're like, okay, plan B, Jonathan Kuminga, come on down. All right, we're going to get you a starting role. We're going to pay you more, that type of feel. And that's fine. I mean, more money to him. But, when it comes down to star, fame, what better way for you to not only start for the Lakers and just, be part of a team next to Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, especially Luka Doncic, a future Hall of Famer. He's a good pairing for you, and what type of skill set that will fit well with you as part of the Los Angeles Lakers next to Luka Doncic. So, I mean, it just remains to be seen at this point, guys. It's just a waiting game again for Jonathan Kuminga, and this whole waiting game, and when it comes down to it. So again, we're back to the drawing board of just being on pins and needles of a potential move potentially happening when it comes all said and done. So that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea at this point, and hopefully things turn out good for the Lakers at the end to finally finish up the roster and finish free agency. so we can, break down, the moves that they made in a correctly and humbling and just calm manner, because we're still on pins and needles, because we still don't have a wing yet. We still don't have a starter at the power forward position. I mean, I just up in the air at this point. So, I mean, this is the situation, guys. And the fact that we got Ziaire Williams is a good sign for the Lakers, because they're like, okay, we're stacking some really good players around Luka Doncic for the future, and or not just for the future, but just for maybe next season for Ziaire Williams. But you never know, if it works out, maybe we'll you know stay long term with the Lakers. So you'll see. And I just found this out. I mean, I probably knew it, but I just didn't really connect it. He's former teammates with Bronny James. So how is that going to work out? Is he going to potentially, you know, stay with the Lakers when LeBron goes somewhere else, or will he get moved? Still, I'm not sure. I mean, I still want the sign and trade for LeBron James. I want to get some assets in return, draft picks, whatever. I mean, I just need something in return for LeBron James. I don't want him to walk for nothing. So if he wants to get paid somewhere, hopefully we get something in return for him. So, but yeah, if and even Bronny gets included, it could be a possibility. But again, I won't mind a potential pairing of dynamic, or not, of former duos during their times in. I think it was in high school, right? They played together, so that's pretty awesome to see that for sure. And there's a lot of former players playing with one another on this team, from Walker Kessler and Jared Vanderbilt and Colin Sexton during their times with the Utah Jazz, and Luca with Jaden Hardy, and man, there's another. Quentin Grimes. I mean, and as well as Austin Reeves and Walker Kessler, being former teammates during their times in Team USA. So lots of team chemistry, a lot of team chemistry going into this upcoming season. So I'm very excited to see what the Lakers are all about going into the chemistry things of the team, how it's constructed, and all that. So, but yeah, I mean, that's the situation when it comes to, the um, Jonathan Kuminga situation, and getting Ziaire Williams is a good sign for the Lakers as well. And then finally, I'll just finish up with this before I go into you guys' the uh, comments on here. So just bear with me, guys. I just want to get everything out in the open when it comes to the news that we got today. When it comes to some really good news about the Lakers, and this one in particular. The breaking news, according to Yoha Buha of the, I'm not sure if he still works for the Athletic, but he puts this reporting out there. According to the reports, Austin Reeves reportedly took a $5 million pay cut to give to the Lakers for some financial flexibility. And continuing on to that, Reeves' final terms of the 4 years on the $180 million with a player option in the, according to sources, he agreed to a lower amount that was previously reported to 185 to help give the Lakers future flexibility. And I think this is a generous move for Austin Reeves. I mean, it would have been nice if it was a little bit more, but it is what it is. He's getting paid, so it's nice that he's giving the Lakers some money back, $5 million. I'm not sure with the way this was worded. I'm not sure final term of the 4 years. So it's either the final year of when he has the player option, that maybe that $5 million will be inserted to the Lakers' financial future, or it could be part of, or maybe it's not actually, because I just saw another post just a couple hours ago about Manu or Minu, the guy that we signed this free agency. He also took a pay cut, and that's it's on his second year. So it gives some Lakers the flexibility around 16 million to spend in the 2027 free agency. I think they will have a either I forgot what it's called. It's not the tax pyramid level. It's higher than that. I forgot what it's called. Maybe you guys will tell me in the comment section. But yeah, there's that type of flexibility as well from Manu and as well as Austin Reeves to give a pay cut to the Lakers when it comes down to their future plans. Um, with the Luka Doncic, era of basketball. So, this is a really good decision and smart move, or not maybe smart, actually smart move for the Lakers, but and for Austin Reeves to be that generous. But it's good, it's good. But as it stands now, the Lakers have signed all of their players. They're official now. They have no money to spend now. The only way now that they could potentially get somebody is a sign and trade. And that's why the Jonathan Kuminga situation is like really up there, when it comes to the Lakers, still not being done and considering him. And also there's a whole situation with, you know, Peyton Watson, but I don't think it's going to happen, guys. In my opinion, I don't know. The Nuggets are just going to do whatever it takes to potentially fleece the Lakers of their assets, and it's just I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable of just dealing with the Denver Nuggets. I mean, at least the Atlanta Hawks, they are flexible and they are willing to take some salary and just ask for in return some draft capital. But it is something that Lakers. I'd rather have them trade for Jonathan Kuminga than Peyton Watson, in my opinion. And we need a big. We need a big, big wing. When it comes down to his skill sets at the power forward. So we need somebody in that particular area. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, I mean, this was the news. Obviously the rundown. We got Ziaire Williams on a 1 year, $3 million deal, and Lakers still want Jonathan Kuminga. There's doing the waiting game at this point and see what LeBron will decide where he goes, so he can make the decision of either joining the Lakers or go elsewhere. And then Austin Reeves taking a pay cut, $5 million to help the Lakers out for their future financial, uh, you know, flexibility, along with Manu as well in the second year on his contract. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, this was good news. Good news all around, and I'm just so happy the Lakers, went into this free agency and still not sleeping on the this season, and still trying to build this team around for the future when it comes all said and done. So this was good for the Lakers. All right, guys, I want to read some of these comments and then I'll end the live stream. And let's see here. And guys, sorry for the noise. There's people in their motorcycles just riffing it. If you guys can hear me well, just I really appreciate it. I can't control it. So my apologies. I can close the window, but it's pretty hot in here. So let's see here. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up to you, man? Hey, how's it going? Yo, let's talk, bro. Yeah, let me pull this out. I want to get some perspective in here about this move. Let's see. All right, I copied it. I'm going to put it in the comment section. If you're still in the comments here, or if you're still on this live stream, yeah, just hit the link and you can join the stream, buddy. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, no problem. What's the link, bro? Yeah, it's there for you. Just hit the link and hopefully you can join this stream. Daniel, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Happy Monday to you too, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Ziaire, not bad. Yeah, Ziaire, he's a really good pickup for the Lakers when it comes down to it. He's a really good pickup. And the Lakers didn't overpay. and just got somebody on a fair contract, no risk, no foul type of contract. So this is a good move from the Lakers' perspective. You know, they're not going to lose a lot. They're getting someone that has potential, and if he lives up to the expectations, like he could be for the Lakers, it's hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out at the end because I really think that he has a lot of promise. I really do. He has the potential of being like the next Malik Monk. He really lived up to the expectations when it came to his shooting and what he can bring to the table. And not only that he left the Lakers, but he became a huge part of the Sacramento Kings with a contract that he got, and obviously playing next to at the time De'Aaron Fox, and at the point guard at the shooting guard position being that pairing. So it worked out. It worked out at the end for Malik Monk. Let's hope that maybe Ziaire Williams will live up to those expectations. That's my hope for sure. For sure. Go. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. It's not a huge deal if we don't get let's see, we don't get a deal if we don't get them as I do. I think anyway. We should trade him for going to dump Vando or Connect to free up a roster spot because Rob likes having one extra spot open. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be that way. Oh, I just saw it right here. Okay, cool. All right, Lakers all day, every day. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
What's up, bro?
Hey, how's it going, man? It's been a while. Uh, yeah, it's sorry it took me so long. I just had to talk about Lakers stuff. So,
No, you good, bro.
yeah,
You good,
so
man.
let's just get right into it. I mean, how'd you feel about the signing of Zaire Williams? Do you think it was
Um,
a good move, risky? Yeah,
yeah, I just got done watching some highlights of him. He's good. He's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, I like he can shoot.
Hmm.
He plays defense. He likes to play the passing lanes.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he likes to play help side defense and make steals when there's somebody on playing on his man or somebody playing defense up close, and he likes to play the passing lane. So that's good. Um, he can shoot. He can run the fast break.
Yeah,
He can get
definitely.
to the basket. He like to he likes to run in transition.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what I saw from his game. From some of the highlights that I saw, that
Hmm.
he attacks the rim and just also just a really solid shooter. I mean, I didn't realize. I think like correct me if I'm wrong. Is he like a 36 or maybe it's less than that? I'm not sure.
Less than that,
Yeah.
but
Um.
yeah, he's not like like consistent, but he's less than that. But I mean,
Mm,
he averages 10 points,
yeah, that's
ten
not
point
bad.
two. So it's okay, cool. I mean, we need that for the bench.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like he just, I feel like he's just a bench guy. So you
Hmm.
know,
Yeah, yeah,
so
I thought so too. I didn't really think that by signing him, he'll be automatically inserted into the starting lineup. I
yeah,
still think that the Lakers will look for a starter, and for sure, possibly Jonathan Kuminga is still in the works when it comes to potentially targeting him. So hopefully it still is. I mean, at this point, it's so up in the air at this point, and us just this whole waiting game for Jonathan Kuminga to be a Laker already. Um, I don't know. Do you feel the same way, or it's like do you think maybe it's the ship has sailed, or
no, it didn't sell. The
yeah,
ship didn't sell. It didn't sell. It's what I'm saying. Shams put out that the Lakers are still front runners to go after him. So
mm,
yeah, he, yeah. It's because Rob Pelinka knows that we need somebody that can start and he can start shoot small forward.
mm.
And
Yeah, that's what I assume. I think with this signing of Zaire Williams, they're just building off just depth and the whole idea that they're not done, so they're like, okay, we're still wanting Jonathan Kuminga. Just because we signed Ziaire Williams doesn't mean we're done. We're potentially going to get Jonathan Kuminga. It's just, I guess, I don't know what I saw from a couple of posts on X.
Mm.
I don't know, they said something like, let me be right here. Like there's a contract in play. Everything's good to go. They just have to agree to some framework or something. I'm not sure.
Mm.
It's just,
You saw that for real?
yeah, I saw that. It was just like maybe not like not right now. I mean, like it was like a couple of hours ago, and I was like, okay, same old talk, but nothing confirmed yet. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just going off based off of what I'm seeing posts on X from fans or just some experts, I guess, that have knowledge of reporting. But I don't know. It just seems very like okay, get it done already. I don't know. It's taking forever at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Or maybe they not gonna wait on him, and maybe they just gonna do it, and then whatever team. Like, I don't know. I think they're really just waiting on LeBron James, or they're trying to wait on the teams.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
But
man. Your mic is
I'm
cutting
good.
off.
You
I don't
good?
know
You
if
good? You
it's,
good? You hear me now?
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
No,
you're good now.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like the teams, like they're probably just waiting on LeBron, or they're
Mm,
maybe just waiting on like, the teams that. I think we're gonna get him. I
mm.
think we're gonna sign Kuminga because you know we need him and he can start here. You know what I'm saying? Like because Cleveland,
Yeah, I was gonna bring
yeah,
that up. Yeah.
but I'm like Cleveland, right? I mean James Harden needs the ball. He's gonna be dribbling, dribbling, dribbling,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell, he
Ball
don't need the
hog.
ball.
He's a ball
Dribble,
hog.
dribble, dribble. So it's not gonna fit.
Yeah.
And
Along with Donovan Mitchell, like they're both dominant
ball players, yeah.
ball players, and Jonathan Kuminga is one of those guys that wants to have the ball in their hands a lot. I mean, not a lot,
Hmm.
but like when needed, he will help the team out and be a scorer or just being a shooter for
Defensive,
the
yeah.
Lakers. So,
Yeah.
or for any team. But I don't know. It's just every time I see the name, the Cleveland Cavaliers being mentioned, I'm like, why are they being mentioned? It's like, it's because they have cap space that they can give him money. I mean, I don't know. It's just, and
Uh,
plus, I get it. Like maybe he will potentially start for the Cleveland Cavaliers too. But
yeah.
at least for the Lakers standpoint, I mean, you're not only going to be starting, but you will get some opportunities, and plus you'll be playing next to Luca and Austin Reeves, and they will feed you the ball more, and
And
somebody
plus
that
he
you
can
can,
start. He
yeah,
can
plus
start,
start,
come
yeah,
here and start right away. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna
yeah,
be backup player or like, he gonna start. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
See,
exactly.
and that's what happened with the Warriors. Like when he was at the Warriors, he was backup, right?
Mm,
When Jimmy Butler came, he was a backup. Atlanta,
yes.
he went to Atlanta. What happened? A backup. So he comes here, he can
Mm,
start next to those guys. Those guys can get buckets.
mm-hmm,
Yes, cool, but you can get your buckets too. And you can cut to the basket, and you can run the floor, and you can dunk, you can shoot, you can play ISO, you can play your game. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? But people don't, but yeah, but I mean, I want him here. I always want to hear. I wanted here for like since 3 years ago,
Mm.
but I'm happy that we're talking about him. We need to go get him. But I just want to go hurry up and see the name of Kuminga to the Lakers already.
I'm the same way, man. I just wait for that announcement. I mean, it's like the fact that they're still talking about it and it's been so long that it seems like it's heading in that direction. Like it's going to happen, but
Yeah.
just why don't you just announce it already? I mean, because at this point, when you talk so much about a team and a player joining joining together so they can finally make a like a signing happen,
Hmm.
it's just I don't know. I just lost my train of thought there, but sorry. But yeah, I mean, at this point, you're talking a lot, and it's like, hey, okay, like make it happen already. Like let's make it happen. I'm tired of waiting, and hopefully it gets resolved soon, and just the next couple of days, and maybe hopefully, like you said, LeBron, he just picks a team already, so we can finally just make a trade happen. I'm not sure if they're trying to do like a combo trade or something. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll add on a team that can help LeBron get his money somewhere. I
Hmm.
mean, I don't know. They're trying. I don't know. Like, because I also saw a report a couple of days ago that maybe the Atlanta Hawks wants to add on a third team to the sign and trade.
Hmm.
But I kind of find it kind of like confusing a bit. I mean, at first they wanted Vando, then they don't want Vando. I mean, it's just a lot of conflicting
Yeah, they
reports.
don't want Vando because you know they're. I think me. I
Mhm.
think it might be Vando maybe going to another team, right? And then
Mhm.
Dalton Connect. He might be going to Atlanta,
Yes.
and then we might be getting Kuminga. So it might be like a three-team trade where we get Kuminga,
Mm.
and then they take Vando. Somebody takes Vando, and then Vando goes on their team, something like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
That's what
agree.
I think. That's why I think it's like still up in the air because they're still trying to call teams and
Mhm.
see what teams want. And Atlanta don't want Vando because they already have defense, right? So,
Yes, they do. Yeah, yeah, they
so I
already
feel
do,
like, mhm,
and plus, his it's just his contract. I just don't think they want to absorb someone's contract that is just not a good one. So it's like, okay,
yeah,
let's send him somewhere else. We could still get something in return, like draft picks, but
mhm,
let another team absorb his contract. That's fine. So
yeah,
it
that's
could be a
true. Yeah.
possibility. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're just looking for another team. If not, then maybe the Lakers will just give up their assets, their second rounders, maybe that first round pick swap, and just make the trade happen and
Hmm.
throw in maybe Dalton Connect in the trade so they can
Yeah.
open up a roster spot as what Gogo uh, brought up. That and it's always like this. I mean, Rob Pelinka always leaves a roster spot open, so it's like
Hmm.
you never know. Like maybe the buyout market, or maybe just a random player gets released because of his contract. So it's like that could be a possibility too. So maybe they're throwing two players in a trade. You never know, and then we can
Yeah.
get Jonathan Kuminga at the end of the day. So
What you think about Jake LaRavia though? Because
mm, yeah, that's not a bad idea of trading him away. To be honest with you, I mean, I just think last year's performance didn't live up to the expectation. I mean, sure, there was moments that he showed up, shot very well. He had that nice streak when he was starting, and it's just worked out good. But he's making around 6 million this upcoming season. So I mean, at this point, if you're trying to make the contracts work and trying to free up some roster cap space, so you can give a contract to Jonathan Kuminga that he wants, that's reasonable. Why not throw him in there? I mean, he's making
yeah,
around 6 million, and what's his name? Vando is making around. I might be wrong. Is he making around 12? No, he's making more. No, 20.
who Vando?
No, yeah, I'm trying. No, I'm trying to think. Is he making around 12, or what is he making?
I think Vando's making probably like
20.
12, maybe like that.
Yeah, there
12,
we go. Yeah, I think it's this one here.
maybe.
Yeah, 20 million per year. So he's making around 40. He has 2 years left on his contract, I believe. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
I feel like maybe Jake
yeah,
not gonna be here, Dalton the next not gonna be or Vando. So I think all three of those guys
they're
and
going to be gone
playing
anyway.
Jake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
going to be
yeah.
gone
So
anyway. So why not throw these
yeah,
guys into a trade? Yeah, I think Jonathan Kuminga will be with the Lakers for the long haul. So it's like,
yeah.
okay, get rid of those guys, especially Jake LaRivia. I I mean, sure, he's friends with Austin Reeves, but okay, what?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
you're going to be friends. I would show up. I mean, play good,
yeah,
play better. I mean, at
yeah.
this point,
But Austin, yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, you have to show up in playoffs, right? Because
hmm
Austin Reeves, he was hurt, but he came back. He played okay, but he didn't play.
I know
So it's like we can't have him and Jake LaRavia playing bad in the playoffs, and then we have Vando that can't shoot the three ball, but he can do everything else. That he can play defense, rebound, and you know what I'm saying. We need to get more athletic players, and this
exactly.
is what I want the Lakers to do. That and everybody wants to do because we went up against Houston, Spurs, OKC,
Hmm.
Minnesota, the Nuggets, the Suns.
It's going to get competitive.
Um,
The West is going to be
yeah,
competitive, and you need everyone on the team to show up. And I really think, like, well, what the team is constructed right now, I think they will all contribute. But if we get rid of, Jake LaRivia and just add on some key players that could contribute to the rotation or just possibly the backup roles, I mean, at this point, you will build a really good team, a young team that can be competitive against OKC
yeah.
and the Nuggets and just all of those top teams, the Houston Rockets and everything. So um, yeah, it's just totally unacceptable for somebody like a Jake LaRivia to just you know not live up to the hype when we signed him last off
Hmm.
season, and it was like I had a whole lot of faith in him, and especially when it came to the idea that he will work on his defense and be a good solid shooter, 3 and D caliber. And I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, we did not see that. I mean, we saw a glimpse of it beginning of the season, but it's just I don't know,
It faded away, yeah,
faded
because
away.
he's still young, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
I understand, we need I'm happy that we gave Rui away. I'm
hmm
happy we gave Marcus Smart's not here
hmm
because we're getting younger. We need to get faster. We need to get better. You know what I'm saying? Because we had these players that
Didn't
only
live
could
up,
do one thing on the court,
yeah,
right? And they
they
get
didn't
beat
live up
off
to
the
the
dribble.
expectations. They didn't,
Yeah, 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 yeah. And they
especially
get mhm,
DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton only played like he's not consistent. And
yeah,
when it came down to his defense, he didn't really show up at times. Sure, he plays all right offensively. He can put up maybe like 13 to 15 points a game, but still, I mean, there were times where we needed him to show up on defense and help us out scoring wise when we didn't have Austin Reeves and Luca
mhm,
at times. I mean, there was just moments that, none of these guys showed up. And, you know, at the time, we still had LeBron, but it was like, okay, now we don't have LeBron. You think DeAndre Ayton is going to be that third guy or fourth guy for you going into this upcoming season? I mean, I'm glad we traded him away and we got assets in return. So that's good. We got
yeah,
2 second-round picks and Jaden Hardy, who I
mhm,
think will work out very well. I really think so. I think he has a really good, bright future, with the Lakers as part of the rotation, being like the third point guard or maybe, yeah, I think, yeah,
yeah.
for
Third point
sure,
guard,
third
yeah,
point guard on the team. So,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, hey, I
Mhm.
like where we're going.
Mhm.
I like we're getting younger. I like how we stop. We're not going with guys that can get up, beat off the dribble. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because if you realize it, right? If you go back and watch the games that we played with Rui,
Mhm.
Luca, Austin Reeves,
Yeah,
they're guys that they can shoot the ball, but they get beat off the dribble,
that's true.
right?
Yeah,
They
you're not,
can't play
you're right.
defense,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
And this is basketball,
Yeah, it was
right?
sickening. It was sickening to watch at times where we saw teams
Yeah,
just basically manhandle the Lakers at times, when it came to that
because
flaw in
they were more athletic than us. They can get to the basket. They can dunk on us. They can beat Luca off the dribble. They can beat Rui off the dribble or beat him backcourt. I mean, back door where they cut to the baseline, pass it to him, and dunk it, or
Mhm.
they can go one on one ISO Austin Reeves, and they're gonna get up and one or a bucket or a foul. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
So this is what people don't understand that. They think, oh, Rui's this, Luca's that, Austin Reeves is this, but if you really look at it from how I'm looking at it,
Mhm.
it's like we need players that's gonna do both things on the court, right?
Exactly.
That could play defense, that could shoot the ball and play defense,
Exactly. You're
right?
you're you're not wrong. And now, of course, Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. I mean, they only play like one certain way of basketball, and that's offense and scoring. But
Hmm.
once you add those guys, I mean, Quentin Grimes and I keep forgetting his name because he's so new to the team now. But
Who? Yeah,
Manu,
Mono. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
Manu
yeah.
for
I
sure.
mean, I
Yeah,
like Mono. I just have to. I think he's just gonna be there just for rebounding and shooting the threes, you know.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he in set picks.
Hmm. Yeah,
He,
Manu for sure. He's just one of those type of guys that will fit very well as a backup role more than anything.
hmm
I really don't want him to start. I mean, if we don't somehow don't get Jonathan Kuminga, I just hope that he doesn't start. Maybe, but I think ultimately he will because he's like the next guy up if that is the case. But
I mean, you don't have nobody else.
yeah,
Who else
yeah,
is gonna
really
be
don't.
starting?
I get it, but it's like I hope we can find somebody else. I mean, that's available in free agency. I mean, sure, Zaire Williams. I mean, I'm not sure if he. They have him at small forward, but he can also play power forward. But I'm not sure.
But
But
he's too.
yeah, he's too
See,
small. Yeah,
he's
not
small,
small, but
bro.
like
He's
yeah,
skinny, like
yeah,
he's skinny.
problem.
He's
Yeah,
skinny, just like Cameron Carr,
yeah,
right? So
that's
if
the.
you see him, if you watch him play, or whatever, he's real skinny.
Mhm.
He's like a Cameron Carr. He's not gonna muscle you like a Kuminga gonna muscle you to the basket and bump you where he's gonna move you out the way and he gonna get his layup or dunk, right?
Exactly. That's why
Zaire
I
Williams
hope
not that type of player.
I just hope it
Yeah,
happens. I hope hopefully a trade will finally happen so we can finally rest and just finally look at the roster and give our thoughts about the whole process of this free agency, and what Rob did and
yes,
just by getting the right pieces to pair with Luca and Austin Reeves for the future now with no LeBron James, and it's just like that's my hope. Hopefully, it happens very soon. So,
I think it will. It will, bro. It will. It's gonna happen probably this week,
yeah, hopefully.
because the summer league is over this week.
Yeah, that's
So
true. That's true.
the players are really. Do we know the players like the ex Laker players, like Laker players are going to you know Vegas stuff like that. So
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, they're just not hanging out there, but it's just like it's basically done.
they're practicing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um, yeah, and I'm just had to say I was very impressed of what we saw from the summer league players. I mean, Adu Theoro, Cameron Carr, and
mhm.
what's that guy's name? His last name. The name escapes me at the moment, but he was like that third best player on the team. He was like averaging 30 for the Lakers.
Lakers. I forgot his
His
name,
name,
but I know who you're talking about.
yeah, I can pull him up real quick. Oh, let's see here.
Yeah,
Just give me a moment. I have him right down here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he was
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
He was
He was
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, he dropped like 34 in a dominating summer league and just seeing the combination. I mean, I think at this game against the Mavs, Cameron Carr wasn't playing, but yeah, just seeing Adu Theoro dominating, putting up 15 points and just everyone really. I mean, they showed up. I mean, I just hope
Yeah.
we don't lose him. He's not on a two-way
I
contract
think
with the
for
with
me,
yeah.
I think Cameron Carr, a dude Zero, and
Mhm.
this kid right here, I think they're all still gonna be in the side. They're all still gonna be in the G League.
Mm.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I think
saying?
so too.
Like
They're
they're
gonna
gonna
remain.
even Bronny James, they're gonna be on the summer league team,
Mhm.
and then they're gonna keep on growing to get better.
That's
You know
what
what
I
I'm
hope.
saying?
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
that's
hope.
why that's why you see Colin Sexton at our point guard, Quentin Grimes at our shooting guard, right? Then
Yeah.
you have
Mhm.
the Ziaire Williams guy we just got, and then who's our power forward? We don't have a power forward,
Uh,
a
we
backup power forward.
Oh, the backup? Oh, I think it's just Manu at this point. Manu,
Okay, Manu,
yeah, Manu is the only backup power forward.
and then
We don't have a starter, so I mean, hopefully it happens with Jonathan Kuminga, but we'll see.
yeah,
Hopefully it
and
happens.
then we have, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So really, we're not gonna really have space to go play those young players because they still need to develop. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, and I hope
So,
JJ just gives opportunities for those guys. I mean, even if like if it's a blowout game or a loss, or
hmm
somehow they just contribute to a 10-point lead or something, they just
hmm
show up and just play a couple of minutes and just sit back down or something. I mean, that's how they will develop, and that's how they will just play well, and learn how to play in the NBA. So I
yeah,
hope they get some opportunities. That's my hope.
yeah, definitely. Where I think that's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna just play Thero because Thero, he's cool. He
Hmm.
can dunk. He can play defense. That's cool.
Hmm.
But in this league, you got to shoot the ball. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
you have
Like
to.
you can't just be like a Vando and right because people don't realize that Kuminga couldn't shoot when he went to the Warriors till he
Mm.
got better until he learned his jump shot and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he has to just
So
develop that shooting if he wants to, because in bigs at his position, they're learning how to shoot. You know, So I mean, they're learning how to develop their shots. So I mean, I think that's what Du Theo needs to develop for sure. Um,
yeah, that's why I say he's gonna be in the G League. People think, oh, he's gonna start. He's gonna be nah.
no, no,
He's
no,
gonna be he's
full
gonna be
way.
right in the G
He
League
still
where
needs a long way to go for him to be starting for the Lakers, or at least be a huge part of a backup role or anything. He's more of a rotational guy in his second year, but he could amaze us. You never know. Maybe he will show his skill sets on the NBA level or preseason,
hmm
and maybe show what he's made of. Maybe he'll get a role on the team or not. But I mean, at least he's on the team. It's not like
hmm
they decided to give up on him. So um,
yeah,
yeah, so
that's
he's
true.
sticking around. He just needs another year to develop. But Cameron Carr, man, I
hmm
think he's ready. He's ready to contribute right away.
I
That's
think
just
so
me.
too, but it's just I don't know
Yeah.
because you have Quentin Grimes, you have Austin Reeves,
Hmm.
and now you have Cameron Carr. So it's like
Yeah, it's crowded. Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
little
the
crowded. You know what I'm
depth is
saying?
crowded, but I don't
And
know.
yeah, that's
At
that's
this point,
that's
he's just
me.
be part of the rotation at this point.
Yeah, just be on the bench. That's cool. Just be on the bench. Get some playing time with the players and get stronger, get better, get faster, get just learn the game of basketball.
Yeah,
And play where he can like play in spots where he can play. Throwing men when you play. The bad teams. Or the teams
exactly.
that what I'm saying.
Yeah, or just a blowout game. Just let him
Yeah,
play.
yeah. Just let him play to
Yeah.
get his feet a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Like he might,
Yeah,
he
I just
might,
got a
he might.
comment here. He
hmm
just mentioned Cameron Carr. This is a comment here. He basically says that yeah, he just needs to be in the weight room, and I spoke about that a couple of times when I mentioned about Cameron Carr. He just needs to just add some muscle, and I think he could just be part of
hmm
the Lakers, team for the long haul.
Yeah,
So yeah, absolutely
that's
agree.
true.
I agree with that.
Facts, bro. Facts. But people don't know. Like it don't take. You're not gonna just jump in here and play in the NBA. It takes time to get where these guys are. So if you see Cameron going to G League, that's not bad for him. That's a good thing for him.
Yeah, he will continue to develop. he will continue to just show that, okay, I've been averaging this much points. Okay, put me on the NBA level. I mean, I think he's already there, and what we saw from him with uh, the summer league team, I mean,
Hmm.
he's just living up to those expectations. And I'm like, if I think he contribute right away. It just needs maybe a couple more, maybe just a year. Maybe next year he will just be part of the backup, or maybe huge part of, yeah,
Yeah,
possibly just
because
backup.
I think for me, if I was like the owner of the team,
Mm,
I would have been, I would have been like, okay, cool, you're the Lakers or whatever, but you know how like the MLB has single, like they have triple A, double A, and single A, right? Where they draft a player and then they
yeah.
go to those.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have a lot of knowledge about it, but
no,
yeah,
you for real? So
for
so
sure.
MLB is this thing where let's say Cameron Carr and Theo played baseball,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
we drafted them. So now we drafted them from whatever we drafted them. So
Hmm.
now they go to our single A,
Hmm.
right? Then they do good in single A. Then they go to double A. Then when they go to the double A, they go to triple A. And then if they do good in triple A,
Yeah.
they go
Yeah.
up
I don't
to
think the NBA doesn't have that. They only have just the G
no,
League, and yeah, yeah, and
no,
just
yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
like
yeah.
having an owner like Mark, he's not
Oh,
gonna say just put in Cameron Carr and Bronny James and Thero. They're not
yeah.
gonna just be on playing with these big boys. They're gonna go to that to get better, to get weight room, to show what they maybe for like a year or two. Then
Hmm.
they're gonna grow into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we
That's how
spoke
I would
about
do
it.
it.
Like, we spoke about that like a couple of days ago about it, and I don't know. I just have full faith of just Cameron Carr developing to a really good player, and eventually work his way into the starting lineup, and maybe we could, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years under Austin Reeves, he could potentially
Mhm.
get traded or something.
Yeah,
So we can get
yeah,
something in return for him, and it's like, if he's, because we got Cameron Carr, he's the future. He
hmm,
can, still
yeah.
young, and he can show what he's made of now. So,
I'm looking at our roster,
yeah.
right? So yeah, we gonna need a small forward because we need a starting small forward because you cannot play Quentin Grimes at the small forward position. We going up against,
Yeah, I was also
we
gonna, yeah, I had a
was up.
problem with that too. I saw like a rotational, like how the rotation depth looked like, and they
Hmm.
keep putting Cameron, or no, what's his name? Quentin Grimes in this small forward. Like, I'm like, okay, no, he's undersized. Like, he's like 6'3" or 6'4". So it's like, I can understand that he can play multiple positions, but I'm like, okay, that's still
Yeah,
doesn't,
no, because we don't have a starting small forward. That's
yeah,
why. Because remember, we had Jake playing there, right? And when let's say
that's right. Mhm.
Rui was hurt, Jake used to come in, or if LeBron was hurt, Jake came in, right? So that's why LeBron left. Rui's not here. We still got Jake. Jake can shoot. He can play defense. But Vando, he can't shoot, but he can play defense. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So
Yeah.
it's like, and Dalton don't play no more. So like we gonna need a starting small forward. You know.
Mm,
So that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So now the roster is gonna be Colin Sexton, Quentin Grimes, Williams. Maybe they keep somebody like a Vando, or they put Jake Arabia at the power forward position, right?
Yeah,
And
'cause he can
then
also play power forward. I mean, yeah, he can play both.
yeah, so
All
let
forward.
him play power forward, and then You got Kevon Looney.
Yeah, Kevon Looney at
Uh,
the center. Yeah.
so you got Colin Sexton, Quentin Grimes. That's shooting,
Hmm.
shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's why the Lakers are really trying to go get Kuminga because you can plug Kuminga right there next to Austin and Luca, and you
Exactly.
need the starting small forward, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna have Luca, Austin Reeves, Kuminga, the guy from Toronto, and Walker Kessler.
Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
For
So I mean,
me, I would have. I like Looney, but
mm,
I'm like, man, I like Looney, but I understand why we traded away I mean, Aiden because of the situation with the coach and
yeah,
all that drama. So I
yeah.
understand why we
That's the
did
problem.
that.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, when we still had DeAndre A, and I'm like, okay, that's a good piece,
Mhm.
to be part of the backup role. I mean, he can be a scorer off the bench and back up you know Walker Kessler, but at least he knows like how to
Rebound a little
score
bit in
and play
pick and roll.
offense and all
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
I mean, I
which
like him. I like him. I just want to see what he's gonna do because if he don't do nothing from the first game all the way to a trade deadline, we gonna have to trade him away and go get us a center. You know what I'm saying? Or another
mm.
center. You know,
Well, then who's still out there that we can potentially like sign?
Maybe Andre Drummond. He's not playing for the 76ers right now.
Oh, Andre Drummond's signed with the Knicks.
Oh, he
Last
is.
time I
Oh,
checked.
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
he
okay.
signed like a week ago. Yeah, because
So
that
what
was the
about?
whole deal, right? Like it was
Hmm.
once we traded away DeAndre Ayton, people were pointing at you know Andre Drummond. I'm like, okay, let's bring him back. That's awesome. Bring in some rebounding. That's awesome. But then he took his talents to the Knicks, and it's like, okay, now it's just Kevon Looney and Jonas Valanciunas. But you know, I don't know. I don't know any one of those guys that was just really good backups for Walker Kessler. But other than that,
Yeah,
those are the only ones. But I don't know. I just can't really think of any other small forwards. I mean, unless they
centers.
do
You mean
another trade.
centers?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a trade. I think we're gonna have to do a trade because I don't think. Yeah, I think we're
Yeah,
gonna have
it
to
seems
because I
like
don't
it
think
might be
Dalton's
heading in
gonna.
that direction. Yeah,
Yeah,
might be
I
headed in
think
that direction.
I think Dalton traded away. Bronny may be leaving.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because Bronny, he's cool, but I don't think they want him no more
Yeah.
because of his dad. And then you got a backup point guard and the new guy we got from Washington. He ain't can back up. So
Oh
really,
yeah.
you don't really need Bronny.
Hardy. Yeah. Jalen Hardy
Hardy,
for sure.
he can play point guard. So
Hmm. Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I think that a sign and trade could potentially happen with LeBron with every team that he goes to, and that
Hmm.
may include
His
Bron
son.
James. So
Yeah.
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 So once they free up a roster spot from that trade, they could somehow look at the free agency still and say, okay, or maybe not, because I can't really think of any other small forward that's a starter material
Cause then,
that
cause
could.
then, cause then, low key, like let's say we, cause I'm looking at the roster. Let's say we trade Vandal, right?
Yeah.
And then we trade Drake Laravia, and then we trade Dalton Connect and Bronny James go wherever.
Hmm.
We could leave that one roster spot for Bronny James, right?
Hmm.
And then Dalton Connect can go somewhere. Drake Laravia can maybe stay or go, or he'd be that piece that we can go get just in case you need that power forward because now we just have that guy from Toronto, right? He's the only power forward that's gonna be playing
Yeah,
power
that's the
forward.
only pure power
So
forward that could just play that position, or you can play multiple. But I don't know. I think
yeah,
more of a power forward slash center. But
so that's what I'm saying. It's like
yeah,
let's say we get rid of Drake and Lavando, right?
yeah,
For Kuminga and then we go get Kuminga, and then we go get a power forward too,
Mm,
and then we go plug power forward in the second unit, plug coming in the starting lineup a small forward,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Then you can just release, connect, and let him go to a team, whatever.
Mm,
And Bronny James not gonna be there, and Bronny James and Dalton that can be our two positions where we can just wait and see how Looney plays, and if Looney don't play good, we can go use that other spot for one of those guys to go get our backup center in the trade deadline. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I get
And
it. Yeah, that's a really good scheme. I like that. Yeah. I mean, but at the end of the day, I mean, I think we have to go with another trade because
we do.
I just don't see anything in free agency that will entice Rob to get another center or get another starter that's out there. I just don't see it. I can't really think of any on the top of my head. That's why I'm like
I'm trying to
trying to
see
think of,
which ones out what was out there. Yeah, they're not really saying
yeah, I
anything
can't
but
really,
LeBron. So
yeah, LeBron is, yeah, he's gone already. I mean, he's not. I mean, he will really fit with this team, but
uh,
no, I just don't see him coming back. So it's like that's the only small
that's
forward that's our power forward out there. But
I'm saying.
uh,
So it's like that's what I'm saying. We might do. That's what I'm saying. People keep on thinking that Jay gonna be here. I don't think he might be
no,
here
he's gone.
because
I think he's going to be
I think
gone.
he's gone too. I think he's gone too. I think he's the missing piece that teams want, but they're because like teams not going to want freaking Dalton in there because he didn't do nothing, right? They're
Yeah,
not going to want Vando because Vando can't shoot,
yeah, he can't
right?
shoot. Yeah,
So
he's more of a defensive
they're
guy.
gonna want Jake LaRavia,
Yeah,
right? Even though he's not playing good, but they're still one on one team, so he can be a backup. He can be backup, right?
exactly.
And then that leads
Yeah.
us to go get a small power forward with the Kuminga, or let's say you trade Kuminga with the Lake with us, and then let's say they go get Jake LaRavia, and then he come off the bench with Atlanta,
Hmm.
and then Jake LaRavia goes to somewhere else for our power forward that we need, the backup power forward.
Yeah, I get what you're coming from. Absolutely. But I also thought about this. There's this idea that
Hmm.
maybe with the small forward position, that maybe Luca will play that small forward position. But I don't know. There's like a couple of scenarios where people thought, okay, Luca can play multiple positions. He can play point guard, shooting, and small forward. So it's like if we can't find a starter small forward, then maybe we'll insert Luca, and then we'll have Austin Reeves play point guard. Then you will have Quentin Grimes at shooting guard. Then there's Luca, and then hopefully with Jonathan Kuminga, then you have Walker Kessler. Then the backups will be Colin Sexton, and whoever's that's the shooting guard for the backup. And then you have uh, Ziaire Williams. Then you have Manu, and then you have Looney. I mean, that kind of works out. I mean, if you think about it, but I don't know. Maybe having again, maybe Luca being the small forward may not work out. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, he can play it, but I don't know. It's kind of out
Yeah,
there. He's like 6'6", so he's like he can play that position if he can. So
yeah, you can. But
yeah,
I mean, I like him at point guard though.
yeah, I like him at point guard. That's the thing. Yeah, I agree with you. But I don't know. I just threw his name out there because it's like he can play small forward, so it's like it won't hurt. I mean, so
Yeah, you're true. You're right.
yeah,
So let's. I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see what we're gonna do.
yeah. Same here, man. I'm just on pins and needles. I'm just waiting at this point. I mean, we got Zaire Williams, so that's a good pickup for the Lakers. And he has a lot of promise in him, and hopefully he lives up to it. And he's be a good part of the backup slash rotational uh, depth wise to be added on. But yeah, Jonathan Kuminga, he's still a guy that we're still waiting on. When it comes to our next target. So, and I'm
Yeah,
glad that this Shams Charania just brought up the idea that the Lakers are still looking to pursue him. So I'm like, okay, it's still not done because
yeah, because
that's
yeah,
that's that's what I talked about in my last live
mhm,
stream. It was like the
mhm.
plan B, you know?
Yeah, because I thought I could win. You know how we saw breaking news. We said, "Oh, Zaire Williams gonna be a Laker."
Yeah,
I thought that was like I thought he was gonna. And there was no more Kuminga, but Sham
yeah.
said, "Oh
I felt
no,
the same way. I was at that moment. Okay, man. I guess Kaminga's not coming. You know,
yeah,
contracts didn't match. Whatever they didn't agree with the price or whatever. Okay, then that's the plan B. It's Zaire Williams. So, but then this reporting is like, okay, there's still something. Something's gonna happen. You
yeah,"
know.
because yeah, the Lakers. Rob Pelinka been people don't realize that Rob Pelinka been looking at Drake Kuminga for a long time because when he got traded to Atlanta,
Hmm.
that's the guy that he wanted to go get because the reason why we didn't get him is because
Hmm.
people don't realize it that we had LeBron and Rui. That's
Oh,
why we
because you
didn't
think it
get
was
him.
crowded, I guess.
Yeah, it was crowded. Yeah, that's what you know what I'm
Crowded
saying.
depth.
So
So
now,
it's like,
yeah,
yeah, Jonathan
bro.
Kuminga wanted to, I guess, be part of a bigger role. So it's
Yeah,
yeah, I kind of
Rob likes Kuminga. He likes his athleticism, his
hmm
shooting, all that stuff. But we
yeah,
had LeBron and Rui, so he's not going to be able to play. So now LeBron and Rui's not here. He got a spot. It's
yeah.
just that
Ruby's gone. I mean, that's the whole point. The whole point of pursuing Jonathan Kuminga was the whole idea of letting Rui go because they know they're going to get him. So it's like, yeah,
yeah,
I mean, I get it. Yeah, it's been that mindset, I guess, all along what Rob Pelinka wanted to do. So, I mean,
yeah.
it seems like it might happen. It might happen, and hopefully we can
We
finally
need to,
move
bro.
on and just,
We need
hope.
to let this happen because we need somebody that's gonna help us. Because if we don't get him, bro, it's gonna be
Mhm.
a long, long season, bro. Because we got to go up against the Spurs, and we already got to deal with Wimby
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
that defense,
Hmm.
and then you got to worry about. Okay, see, check this out, right?
Yeah,
Imagine we let's say we get I want Kuminga, so let's say we get Kuminga, right?
mhm,
And we go up against the Spurs,
yeah,
and Luca has to play against. He has to go up against Fox or Harper or Castle, right? Austin Reed's gonna be playing against probably Castle. Luca's 6'9", so he's 6'8", 6'9", so he gonna be going up against probably Harper or Fox, whatever,
hmm
right?
hmm
And then you got Kaminga that like 6'7", 6'8", that he can muscle these Spurs because the Spurs are kind of small, right? They're not a big team, right?
yeah. They're not.
So
Yeah, well, then
so
now
you
they
got
are because they got uh, what's his name, Tobias Harris. But I don't know. Tobias Harris. He's
yeah.
not like anybody that
Yeah, he's
else
not
to be
like
scared
yeah,
about. But no,
yeah.
he's
So
just
it's like that. So we got somebody that's gonna guard
yeah,
in Kaminga, right? You got somebody that can guard with Colin Sexton can guard. You got Quentin Grimes that can guard. You got Williams that can guard. You have, you know, Walker Kessler that can guard.
yeah,
So we can keep up with these teams. It's just that we got to play our basketball and we got to play defense first. So me,
exactly.
I'm more of a defensive player. I'm more of a defensive guy mostly. I don't care
Oh,
about the offense.
same here.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? If my team plays defense or we just play defense and team defense, play help side defense, and we dominate the defense on this end. I know we're gonna score on this end, but we gotta play defense first. So I,
yeah.
I always believe in defense wins championships.
That's why I like OKC and teams like the Denver Nuggets. I mean, there have been times when they know how to play defense, and they always had our number because they play well on defense. And when it comes to this team last season and
Mhm.
years before that and all that, I mean, they never played great defensively, and it just really hurt us. That's why when Marcus Smart got inserted in the starting lineup, it was like, okay, something's happening. I mean, defense is showing, and it's like, okay, things are going well. But then when he was out, or when we didn't have enough bigs or just
Mhm.
really good defensive players, we just always fell short every time, especially when it came to like second halves, fourth quarter situations. So it's just now with this team, I think, and hopefully with Jonathan Kuminga added on, we're going to be better on defense because we're good on offense. No doubt about it. We're good. We already got some
Mhm.
really good offensive players. And I think I heard like there was a ranking, or I'm not
Mhm.
sure. No, maybe I was wrong, maybe, but I don't know. Somebody mentioned that maybe the Lakers are basically maybe like the top five, top four offensive team in the NBA going into this season. So I'm like, okay, that's nice to hear. But how about on defense though?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not
See,
I mean, it's not that great, but it's good enough. But we just need to add on a couple of,
see,
or just Jonathan Kuminga.
for me, you know what I would have liked? I mean, I like Vando, right? I like him.
Mm,
But let's say I'm not saying we're gonna do this. I don't know what we're gonna do. But let's say we keep Vando, right? We
mm,
keep Vando, we trade Dalton Connect, we trade Bronny or whatever, and we
mhm.
trade Jake LaRavia, right?
Yeah,
And you can have Vando come off the bench, right?
yeah,
He can when Kuminga gets tired, he can come in and play defense too,
yeah. He
right?
will just
He can
fill
play
that
defense
void.
too.
Yeah,
He can fill that void. We can have two defenders plus Williams, make it three defenders.
yeah. Just imagine that pairing. Oh my goodness.
And then now Austin Reeves and Luca don't really have to do a lot because you have three players that can play defense.
Exactly. But unfortunately, if we're gonna get Kuminga, unfortunately, Vando
Yeah,
is part of the trade.
no,
I mean,
that's
I
yeah,
get
I'm
it.
fine
I
with
would
that.
love
Hey,
to
I'm
have him,
fine with
and
that.
just to have him being part of the rotation
No,
with
no, no, no. Trust me,
Kuminga.
I know that. I know. Trust me, I know. But
Yeah, I get
Kuminga
it.
having getting Kuminga is the priority because he can do everything that Vando can't
Exactly,
do,
exactly. He
plus
can do
more.
everything but better as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
So,
why I was convinced when we had the conversation with
mm-hmm,
Jonathan Kuminga. I mean, I
mm-hmm,
already liked him before, even before we had the conversation of me watching his highlights and
mm-hmm,
everything.
mm-hmm.
I still you know, still liked him even before. But I was just, the contracts was just what really bothered me the most. It's just like, what is he asking for? Why is he asking so
Yeah,
much? Build yourself first, do
yeah,
a Malik Monk type of thing and join the Lakers
yeah.
for that 1 year and just build your stock. If you do well, maybe you will come back to the Lakers or you go somewhere else. But it's like, I think the Lakers are very focused on doing a sign and trade so he can stick around for at least maybe
Three or
two,
4 years, maybe. Yeah,
yeah, something like that. So, yeah.
yeah. I hope so too, man. Because
Mm.
he's a beast, bro. People
Yeah.
don't see
Yeah.
people don't see it because they see Atlanta, whatever. They see how he did against how Steve Kerr did him. But if they really watch his game,
Mhm.
there's the guy that you can go. Okay, cool. We're going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're going up against Utah. Okay,
Really,
cool. He can get you 25 to 30 points with Austin Reeves, with Luca. He can be that third guy. Plus, he can start next to those two guys with
exactly.
a fourth guy in Kessler that can get you probably 17 to 10 points. And then the dude from Toronto, he can give you probably like 10 threes.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
So
It
it's
can get
like
up to 10.
you can play him right there where he can score. He can help you. He's not gonna hurt
Yeah.
you. But people think just because Kuminga's this. They don't see him doing that, but it's a
Hmm.
plug and play where you can plug him in the game and he can give you a steal where he can go to the basket and dunk it, or he can pass it out to Luca for a three, or Austin Reeves, or vice versa. But people don't see, they just hating on him because
Yeah,
they never
that's
watch
the thing.
basketball like that.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate because it's like when players are like kept like in the doghouse of what Steve Kerr did to him, you see his
Hmm.
stock and it's like, okay, this guy is not gonna, live up to the expectations. So it's like, okay, he's washed. I mean, but you just have a guy just sign him just to be part of your team. No, I
Hmm.
really think Jonathan Kuminga really wants a big role on any team, especially what is he like? What 23, 24 years
Yeah,
old?
he's
So he's
like
really young.
23. Yeah, he's 20. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, you know what? I want
Yeah.
to be part of a big team, like a big part of the team. I mean, give me a chance, give me an opportunity.
Yeah.
And
That's all he wants, bro.
With Atlanta, it's like,
He didn't get an opportunity because they traded him away. They
mm,
traded him to Atlanta, and guess
exactly,
what? Somebody was in his way. So here you get a chance. Here you get to start.
yeah,
Plus you're playing the
exactly,
Lakers.
exactly, yeah, for the Lakers, exactly. I mean, the bright stars and Hollywood and everything. It's like, hey, you're going to be playing next to Luca, Austin Reeves. They're going to feed you the ball. You're going to be the third guy. You're going to,
Yeah, you're
and
gonna
that's
start
why I
too.
get like, as we go back to what we were saying before,
Hmm.
I mean, with the whole Cleveland Cavaliers thing, I'm like, okay, why is he? I'm not sure if he's showing interest in them or anything, but it's like, okay, what are you going to do there? I mean, I don't know if you're going to start or not. You're probably
Hmm.
just probably a six man coming off the
Hmm.
bench, and I'm like, I think he doesn't want that anymore. I think he just wants to be actual starter. So I
Yeah, I
think,
mean,
yeah,
yeah,
he's going to
I,
get the opportunities. So
yeah, he is. I just don't want him to go. I want him to go to the Lakers, bro. Like, because if we don't get him,
mhm.
we're not gonna get nobody else.
We're not.
We're
That's
not.
it. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is.
If we
And
don't
it's
get
like,
him, we're gonna be stuck with some bench from free agency we're gonna get.
unless I posted this, maybe this post, I posted it maybe like maybe after I went live a couple of days
Hmm.
ago, and it was like a plan B situation. If we don't
Hmm.
get Jonathan Kuminga, there was this. There's this whole idea out there.
Kuzma,
Kuzma and Cameron or
Jones Johnson.
Cam Johnson, yeah. And I
I
was
like
like,
Cameron
okay, we can
Johnson.
get them for less. I mean, looking at the contracts, you can just rent them out for 1 year and see what happens in 2027 and just
Yeah,
build the roster again that way. But
yeah.
I don't know. That was just like because I didn't bring him up in my last live stream. I was like, okay, Kyle Kuzma does come to mind, but I'm like, okay, Kyle Kuzma, is he same old guy or is he different? Can he play? I mean, he's a starter. He can play. I mean,
Yeah.
and then there's Cameron Johnson. I'm like, he's all right. He can,
No, I like Cameron Johnson.
yeah. So I'm like,
I want him.
okay.
He
And
can shoot. He's a sharpshooter.
then
But
there's
I don't
PJ
think. But I don't think.
Washington,
Yeah, yeah. They're not gonna give him up, man. They're not gonna trade him to us. They're gonna ask for the. They're gonna ask for
it's the
crazy
Luca
numbers for
trade.
him.
Since the Luca trade,
Yeah.
they're not going to do it again, bro.
No, they're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I threw his name out there because he was in the rumor mill. So I was like, okay, let me be part of the rumor mill, even though it's not going to happen. But
Yeah,
anything could
it's
happen
not.
at this point. So you know, but I don't know. He comes to mind, and then it's like, okay, once they're still talking with the whole conversation with Jonathan Kaminga, I'm like, okay, there's still something there that it could
Mhm.
potentially happen. But if not, there's options there for you. I mean, so I don't know. At this point, I just want Jonathan Kuminga. I want him, man.
Nah, yeah, I know, me too, man. Because
I want him.
I mean, I know you saw his tape from what I showed you to go watch, and
Yeah, yeah.
you
I
see
saw that.
you see what I'm saying. Where like,
He's something special, man.
no, he is.
I
But people,
he can play all across the board, all both sides of the ball. I mean, he's perfect. especially next to Luca. I mean,
Yeah.
my goodness, just
Yeah,
imagine
he
the
yeah.
open shots and the passing and just the
The
lobs.
cutting, and he
I'm not
could
sure
be
if
our
he's a good lob threat, but you know he can.
no, he is. No, he is a good lofter. He could be our OG and Ananobi.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah, I like that.
But he's
Yeah,
more
yeah, but
he's
he's not
more
like
athletic.
yeah, he's not that athletic. Or maybe he is. I mean, I'm not.
No, he is, so he is.
Yeah, but
So he can be our OG on Ananobi, but people don't realize that they say, oh, he's not, but he is,
exactly.
right? And
Yeah,
then
I get it. Yeah.
Austin Reeves is Josh Hart, right? But better.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Luca is Jalen Brunson. Kessler is Carl Anthony Towns. Kaminga, is
Is
OG.
on OG Onanobi. Yeah, OG. Yeah,
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But
that's a nice.
people
Yeah,
don't see it like that.
yeah. They
That's how
don't.
I see it sometimes. That's how I'm, just looking at our roster, looking at their roster. That's what
Mhm.
I'm saying. Like, we can compete for it's just that we need a piece. But
Yeah,
we need to get
this
younger
is the
too.
piece that we need. This is the piece. It's Jonathan
Yeah.
Kuminga.
Yeah, we have to.
It's just Rob needs to just pull the trigger. Just do something, man. Do something.
Hmm.
You get it done. Just get it done. Finalize the deal. Do something. So
Got to, bro. I think we will. I think we're gonna do it, bro. We're gonna have
yeah,
to.
I agree. I agree. We're gonna get him for sure. Absolutely.
Definitely, bro.
Yep.
All right, bro. I'm out, man. I talked to you.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate you joining
No
the
problem,
live
bro.
stream, man. I mean, great knowledge, great like conversations, man. I really appreciate you joining again on the live stream, and I just subscribed a couple days ago to
To
the
to Lakers will
Lakers
order.
Lakers
Yeah,
World Order. Yeah, I actually watched him before. I don't know what happened. I used to be a subscriber of his, but for some reason I don't know why they
yeah.
like. I'm not sure. Is this like his like a new YouTube channel or something? I mean,
No,
for some reason I thought.
it's this other one he had.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
'cause I,
yeah. So
I
that's the
remember.
one he talked about the Lakers and stuff.
Yeah, I remember. I think I joined one of his live streams before. So
Yeah,
yeah, we had some really good conversation. He's a really knowledgeable guy. Loves his Lakers yeah, stuff.
yeah,
So
definitely. So, whenever he's online and you see him go live, but if you're not busy, just click on there and then he
yeah,
gonna send the link so we can talk, chop it up
definitely,
Lakers,
man.
man.
I
Because
will find a
I'll
time.
definitely be up there on the panel. You'll see me.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I will join for sure because I like the type of vibes that you guys bring, and I watch a couple of your couple of videos and live streams that you guys put up. So yeah, you guys know your knowledge of Lakers content and just like and you guys know your stuffs for sure. So yeah, I'll join you guys for sure. Definitely.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I hit you up, man. Have a good
Yeah.
one, bro.
You as well. Thank you so much, man.
No
Really
problem,
appreciate
bro.
it. Thank you. Man, what a great guy, man. Awesome dude. The guy knows his Lakers stuff. And if you guys haven't yet, go check out Lakers World Order. Go subscribe to them. They know their stuff. Really knowledgeable guys. Uh, really good dudes. Go check them out. Man, we had a really good conversation. Thank you so much for joining, man. Thank you. And all of you were joining ZSN on YouTube. But guys, go check out Lakers World Order. They're awesome, awesome dudes. Go check them out. But man, yeah, Jonathan Kuminga. I hope hopefully he joins the Lakers very soon. It's just a matter of time until they actually just make the announcements. Because if you're talking about Jonathan Kuminga for so long with the connection of the Lakers, it's just destined to happen at this point. The Lakers could have just, said, you know what, we're tired of going back and forth with the Atlanta Hawks and you. We want to move on. We want to add on some players or just look for other options via trade. I don't know, go for a Cam Johnson or a Kyle Kuzma, just for like a plan B pickup so we can put someone in the starting lineup because Manu, as much as I love his game, he's not a starter. Okay. And when it comes to the small forward, I didn't really think about the small forward because I was thinking about some, schemes, of how JJ wants to do the rotation and who wants to start for certain lineups or starting lineups specifically. I'm like, okay, put Luca in the small forward. You have Austin Reeves at at point guard, Quentin Grimes at shooting, and whoever is the power forward, it could be Kuminga, or it could be somebody else, Kyle Kuzma, whatever, or Cam Johnson, and then you have Walker Kessler. But then you can work out the bench role, you can work out the rotation and all that. But the small forward, that's a really good question that we brought. That Lakers all day, every day, or hopefully that was the name that popped up on the video. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like a waiting game. At this point, when it comes down to it, so if they get Kuminga and they want to resolve the small forward position, they may do another trade, but it might be a small trade. It could be like they need a small forward that's starter, capable. You know, I don't know. Maybe they'll look at that, or maybe there's somebody in free agency that I can't really think of the top of my head. That's a really good, solid, starter material type of small forward in free agency. Then they will just sign right away. I mean, or there could be a combo player that could play shooting guard, a small forward, 6'6", 6'5", whoever that could play the small forward position. So maybe undersized, whatever. But yeah, I mean, at this point, Jonathan Kuminga, come to LA, man. Make it happen. Do something. Hawks, agree on a trade with the Lakers. They're giving you what you are potentially want in return for Jonathan Kuminga and some. All right. So let's hope it happens. Hopefully it happens soon. All right, let's read some of these comments before I end the live stream. Again, this was really good conversations that we had on here, and hopefully it continues by the time we hopefully wait for the signing of Jonathan Kuminga. All right, let's see here. Kuminga will sign for 12.5 million. Yeah, because I think that's what's left, or maybe that's not what's left. But with the Vando and maybe throw in, I don't know what type of, I don't mean 12.5. Does the Lakers have money left to pay that? I mean, I'm not sure, but because I think according to what Austin Reeves gave up, that 5 million, it's only good for the final year of his contract, right? Because it's saying that it will help the Lakers' future financial flexibility. So I'm like, okay, does he mean, because that's what it's worded, because Reeves' final term of the 4-year, 180 million with the player option in 2029-2030 season. So it may only work with the Lakers on the final year of his contract in 2029-2030 season. So, but then Manu also gave Lakers a pay cut too. That's what I heard. That's what I saw from certain reports that are out there, that it may be that he also gave the Lakers some flexibility. I think it's on his second year of his contract. So it's like next year it'll be enough for the Lakers to spend around 16 million in 2027. I forgot what contract is. It's not the taxpayer mid level. It's higher than that. So MLE, I think, if that's what it's called. So, but we'll see. Kuminga wants to be in LA, wants to join the Lakers. Lakers want him. Both sides want to make that happen. The assets is there. the Lakers are throwing in two, maybe a potential first round pick swap, whatever, which one of those they want to do, unless both, I don't know. And then throw in Vando just to create some cap space so they can have a roster spot open to potentially sign somebody that could be a buyout candidate before the season starts, like what Marcus Smart was last season. So I don't know. Hopefully something happens. Hopefully it happens soon. All right. From okay, Go, excuse me. Sorry. If he wants to come to LA so bad, why is he waiting on LeBron? More money? If wanted to go to LA, why the money? The issue, big issue. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's holding on the idea of just waiting for LeBron to make his decision. I don't know. Maybe there's like another team that's in the mix. That's like, okay, maybe the Cleveland Cavaliers is like saying, okay, Kuminga, you're like Plan B if LeBron doesn't join us. So we will give you this much. You will get paid, and you will just be part of the road of the backup role. Or maybe they'll find you a spot on the starting lineup. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe that's what's out there. Maybe he's talking to multiple teams. Maybe his agent is talking to multiple teams. And if the Lakers are the only team that's showing interest, maybe he will consider us. But I don't know. It just seems like he's just doing this waiting game thing, and I'm like, okay, it's just taking forever, dude. Like, you don't need to wait on LeBron. Just sign with us. Sign with us on the 2 year, 20 million, or maybe it's more than that. I'm not sure we're still out there when it comes to the sign and trade numbers, but I don't know. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Hopefully it happens soon. So hopefully, to me, it seems we're keeping Hardy, but I don't see the vision. Undersized guard who only is offense, like we gonna run him on next to Sexton off bench. That's bad for defense and size. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I think he's more than anything going to be like the third point guard coming off the bench. Being part of the rotation. Excuse me, sorry. Um, so, I don't know. I kind of like his game. I saw his stats and how he played. I mean, there's a reason he is needed on a team. So I mean, he brings the skill sets. Now, yeah, he is undersized. I get it, but yeah, I mean, he's a combo guard. That's something that what's good about him. Yeah, but on defense, though, I mean, that's the thing. That's why I think maybe he will potentially be traded again. You know, from the Lakers, so he could potentially be traded somewhere else with an enticing of a second round pick being attached to him. That maybe we'll get something in return from the Lakers, so or from any team. So I don't know. I kind of like him. I mean, if Bronny's gone, he'll be a nice replacement for Bronny. But again, his defense, I agree with you. That's what's lacking. All right. Let's read some of these other comments here, then I'll end the live stream. So, all right. Let's see. Let's skim through some of these. Okay. Yeah, there's this one here. At this moment, I'm not holding my breath on Jonathan Kuminga. Um, I mean, at this point, they're so far in that we probably would have heard it by now that the Lakers are not interested anymore in Jonathan Kuminga. So if it's still in the works, it may happen. But again, I mean, if you don't want to hold your breath on the Jonathan Kuminga situation, then all right, don't be surprised if he joins the Lakers. So, or don't lose your breath if he joins the Lakers. So Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Thank you so much for joining. Man, I really missed that name. ZSPN was such a good name on this channel. It just represented me and what I was bringing to the as a new up and coming YouTuber. But then I don't know. I just was afraid if I somehow get big on here, then or on YouTube, then I don't know, somehow just get copyrighted or you know whatever is the word for it. But I like ZSN. ZSN has a nice ring to it too. So, but yeah, thank you for being the OG, being part of the of ZSN. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bob C25, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Rui can be a Thompson twin, kind of the player. Yeah. I get it. He, 10 points per game, only 25% from the three. He is a difference maker. Two, he's a D player. Yeah, defensive player. For Euro Detroit, had this scoring no problem. We won't have. Yeah, Adu Thero, he has a bright future ahead of him. And I know we talked about his flaws when it comes to shooting. But again, I mean, if he can give us 25% from the three, that's good enough for me. I mean, just on occasion here and there, doesn't have to be a great shooter. He just if he shoots a three here and there that amazes us all, then yeah, I mean, I would love that. I would love to see that from Adu Thero. I mean, he already has the defensive skill sets that we obviously want out of him. And I love the averages that he can put up. If he can put up 10 and 5 rebounds a game, or sorry, 10 points and 5 rebounds a game or six, that's good enough for me, especially being part of the Lakers either rotational thing or it could be a backup situation for him. And then he can just work his way to potentially maybe if he amazes us all when it comes to his skill set, what he brings to the table, then yeah, I mean I can honestly see him being maybe working his way to the starting lineup. You know, it could happen. So but like we talked about, I personally think that JJ should just give him some opportunities along with Cameron Carr. So let him play when the Lakers are in a blowout, either winning or losing, or if they're like up by 20 points or just by 15 or 10. Throw a Thero into the game. Show his defensive skill sets or his playing. Maybe he can play for like 10, 15 minutes out there and just show what he's made of. He doesn't have to play 26 minutes or anything. Maybe that'll possibly be the case. Or no, sorry, you were just referencing that player. It's my fault. Yeah, but he may end up being that player someday. I mean, one of the Thompson twins. So I agree with that comparison. Thank you, Bob C25. Really appreciate it. Can't hear you, sir. I can hear myself fine. Oh, that was probably an hour ago. So, uh, I mean, I was hearing myself from my end, so I think we're good to go. This is my starting five. Welcome, the True Rebel. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. This is my starting five. PG Luca, shooting Austin Reeves, small forward Ziaire Williams, power forward Jonathan Kuminga. Yeah, I like that. I like that lineup or that starting lineup. I just don't see Ziaire Williams being the starter, though. If anything, he'll be more of a backup at small forward. But you never know. I mean, I think he did start for the Brooklyn Nets at times, so he has maybe starting experience. But if it doesn't work out, I mean, with the Lakers' search for a small forward, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait. I like the lineup. Thank you, the True Rebel. I really appreciate it. I like the lineup. Uh, I remember watching Kuminga playing with the Golden State Warriors against the Lakers. He showed flashes of being a good player. Yeah, I mean, he has promise. I really think that he will thrive with the Lakers. I mean, like we talked about, if he wasn't thriving with the Warriors and recently with the Hawks, there's no doubt about it. I mean, he's going to thrive with the Lakers. He's going to have a starting role. He's going to play at his natural position that he wants, playing alongside with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves in LA, Hollywood, all the bright lights being drawn to you, expectations and everything. What better way for you to recreate your career and make your or launch your career in the NBA than to be with the Lakers and show what you're all about? So I just hope it happens. I just hope it happens. We're just waiting at this point for so long for this to happen. So it's like, make it happen already. I'm tired of this waiting, being on pins and needles on the edge of my seat type of situation. So Jake Arabia. Did I say Arabia or Larivia? Sorry, my fault. It's so close to similar names. Yeah, Jake. But yeah, Jake Larivia though. I don't think he's gonna. If anything, he's gonna be more part of the rotation more than anything. He's not gonna be a backup role player. Or maybe he will. You never know. Maybe he will show up at training camp. But if a trade is out there to get Jonathan Kuminga and they want Jake Larivia, then why not trade him? I want Kuminga. Get him. Trade him away. Trade Jake Larivia and throw in some first round picks or sorry, second round picks to get us Jonathan Kuminga. So Ghetto Rabbit, welcome to the live stream, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a while. Who wants Larivia? Uh, I'm not sure. Maybe the Hawks want him instead of Vando. That's why there was a trade scenario that I saw that included a third team with the Atlanta Hawks and the Lakers. And if the Hawks don't want Vando, he may be traded to that other team, and the Lakers will possibly give the Hawks maybe the second rounders and maybe throw in Jake Larivia. So it could be a possibility of that type of scenario. But I don't know. They're still talking. They're still working out something. So hopefully it gets done with pretty soon. All right. I think Larivia was just tired at the end. He played every game. Well, he's supposed to play for every game. I mean, right? He's part of the backup. He's part of the rotation. He needs to play every night, especially when you didn't have Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic at times, LeBron. I mean, that's the whole point of the game, and especially playing for the Lakers. You need to be ready to go to play basketball. So, I mean, tired is tired. Sure, I get it, but come on, you're a professional. If you're tired of playing, then you're not in this profession for for long enough. So, oh, didn't Luca recruit Rivia to the Lakers last season? What a horrible acquisition. Yeah, it wasn't Luca. It was Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves recruited Jake Larivia to join the Los Angeles Lakers because they were golfing together, and I think I don't know if you guys saw that video on Lakers Nation a year ago. Trevor Lane was speaking with Austin Reeves, and he mentioned Jake Larivia, and he glanced next to him, and he was talking with him. So he was with him the whole time when they went live. So it was like that was a really interesting moment there. And plus, Jake Larivia and Austin Reeves are good friends, so that's why he joined the Lakers because of Austin. But Luca, I don't think so. I don't think they have the. type of friendship that what he has with Austin Reeves. So yeah, I think I read that from Ghetto Rabbit. Eat some LA tacos and get a NBA booty. Yeah, for sure. Milk Chamberlain or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah, I mean, he signed to an Exhibit 10 contract, right? So if he wanted to, if the Lakers wanted him to be part of the rotation to add depth to the either the center position, yeah, because he's like what 6'10", 6'11". So excuse me. So yeah, Milk Chamberlain, Cream Chamberlain, yeah, you know, that could be a possibility. We'll wait and see. Turbo, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. What's up to you too? Yeah, LeBron in Caps. I mean, at this point, he has to. It has to be Cleveland. It'll be weird for him to join a different team and then just retire after that. It has to be Cleveland. It has to be. I mean, that could be a nice send off for him, and they will be a playoff team. You know, they can could be a competitive team to go toe to toe with the Knicks and uh, Boston or whatever good team on the Eastern Conference. So, um, but yeah, I mean, they'll become contenders if he wants to compete for a championship. And he'll be pairing up with Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, uh, um, Jared Allen. I mean, come on. And it would be nice homecoming for him. And if he brings Bronny with him, hopefully we get something in return for him. Hopefully. Because I want some assets out of LeBron. Hopefully they give us like a first round pick for LeBron. Just to make up for the loss for Jonathan Kuminga with the Utah Jazz. So hopefully it happens. If not them, hopefully it'll be Miami. Because if it's the Warriors, we're not going to get anything for LeBron if he goes to the Warriors. But it's Cleveland. I agree with you. Hopefully it is Cleveland. Don't worry, everyone. The Lakers and Luka will be fine. It is a process, and the Lakers, I like the players we have bought in. Yeah, I mean, I'm very optimistic about this Lakers team. And, if we don't get Jonathan Kuminga, there's obviously some plan B options that they can go after. But so far, I'm liking what the team is looking. Quentin Grimes, I mean, I'm loving what he's going to bring to the table, along with Colin Sexton being like the sixth option for the team, bringing that scoring, maybe possibly 19, 18 points per game. That'll be awesome. Who else? Oh, Ziaire Williams. His skill sets will be awesome to show for the Lakers. So yeah, just trust in the process, and I am. Who cares about LeBron? Get over it. Yeah, I mean, you know, most of us are probably done with LeBron now. Let's just hope he just goes back to Cleveland. It sucks to see Rui go, but he wanted more money. He couldn't take in the heat from the Lakers fan base. Yeah, it would have been nice if Rui came back, which still probably would have gotten, what's his name? Oh, sorry, Jonathan Kuminga. So, it would be nice if we got both of those guys, but no, there's a reason for it, and the Lakers want, Jonathan Kuminga. So it's like, okay, maybe something will come out of it. So Uh, oh, okay. There's somebody joining the stream here. All right, let's see. Hey, what's going on, man? How's it going?
Not much, man. Not much. I was just gonna say I actually think the Lakers have done pretty good this off season. They
Oh,
didn't waste time.
yeah. I mean, most people would look at what they did, and it was like they
All
missed out on
negative.
a lot. They didn't bring back Luke
Yeah.
Kennard or Marcus Smart or Rui and all them. But I honestly, I agree. I liking what they're building, especially
They're way
around.
younger. They're way younger. I'm gonna put my trust in Marcus Smart staying healthy at that age.
Hmm.
That's where I'm gonna put my salary cap.
Hmm.
I don't understand what people are thinking. Rui as well, he's older, like he's 28, 29, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's
So it's
20,
like
yeah.
and he's one dimensional. He just shoots. I think I think the Lakers are trying to build a team that can actually do multiple players that can do multiple things,
Hmm.
right? You
Yeah,
start being like a Rui, like yes, Rui had a good playoff, okay, but how many times did I see him miss clutch shots in the regular season where it cost them the team games, right?
yeah. There were
So
times
he
where he was
can't
not
dribble. He
consistent.
can't dribble.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. People act like, oh, that's such a bad loss, and Smart is such a bad loss. Listen, to
Mm.
me, it's better to go young in this day and age with the way the salary cap is, because you're going to be able to get rid of the young guy. Look at LeBron right now. Why are teams not lining up to grab him? Is it
Yeah.
because he's taking his time?
No.
Nah, man.
No.
The only
He's.
reason people want him is because he's going to be under 5 mil or whatever the minimum is going to be, right? Who
Yeah.
wouldn't want that,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
And that there's this whole idea that that he'll just bring box office and everything like that, and
Yeah.
that's I mean sure, that's why not a lot of teams are wanting LeBron, but he basically narrowed down to mostly maybe just the 76ers and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Is that
And
what he said? Did that come out? Is it the
I mean, that's
76ers?
what his agent said. His agent, Rich Paul, he basically put out there that it's like he's picking three teams. It's either the Heat, Philadelphia, or the Cleveland Cavaliers. Those are the basic teams. I'm not sure what happened with the whole Golden State Warriors situation, but it's like,
Well, I know what happened. They can't get Anthony Davis there.
yeah, that's the thing, right?
That's what it
So,
is. Because
yeah,
if I'm Washington, I'm like, yeah, you got to give me first round picks.
oh yeah. If I was, yeah, give me them.
You
Yeah,
know,
I would
if
pick.
you're not giving me first round picks, bye.
Yeah,
Like that's you don't got to do nothing, man. They can actually do it decent next year if he stays healthy. So why
yeah,
would I get rid of that? And
yeah.
it's not like you want to tank because now they changed the rules. You can't
It's
finish last and think you're going to get a better pick.
oh yeah, yeah. The rule change. Yeah,
So you
now
want a
and
little bit of a good team to
yeah,
make it at least to the, you know, play in or something like that and get knocked out to get a first round pick, which is
exactly.
different. So I don't know, man. People are hating on the Lakers lately, but it could be just LeBron fans hating.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of mixed reactions, and
Yeah.
especially there's some fan base. They're like Rob basically didn't bring back Luke Kennard and Marcus Smart, or
Come
just
on, Luke Kennard.
those.
Did
Yeah,
people watch? Can I be honest? Sorry to cut you off.
yeah. Go ahead.
Do
Yeah.
people watch basketball? Luke Kennard, literally, I saw him in a game. The ball was coming towards his head and he ducked. Like, you know how you put your hands over your head because you think you're going to get punched or something? Like,
Oh
he
yeah,
literally got scared of the ball. And you think you're going to win in a playoff game with that guy? Like, he got lucky they played a team that was completely not a team because of
yeah.
what KD did. And then
Exactly.
they won because of it. And everybody thinks, oh my God, Kennard was so good. We got to bring him back. I'm like, what are you talking? You don't win with guys like that. Like, he cannot play defense. He's scared of the ball. And it's like, give me a break, man. That's not the guy. I'd rather put the young guys we have from the G League to get those minutes to get better. There's more potential there, man. I'd rather let those guys play all games and screw up and everything throughout the season until you get to the playoffs and they have some experience instead of throwing them in last minute.
Yeah, they only like felt bad that he left is because we're gonna miss his shooting, and he like led the league in shooting and everything like that. And I kind of get where they're coming from, but I'm like, okay, like we can get other players that can shoot. I mean, we actually did. I mean, we got Quentin Grimes, we got Colin.
You know, the
You know?
biggest misconception is I've seen this because I used to be a Mavs fan, as you can see from the
Yeah, I kind of
gif.
know, but it's all good. Everybody's
Here's,
welcome.
yeah, here's the thing, man. Like, I want to be honest.
Yeah,
yes, you need some shooters, but the Mavs didn't have knockdown 3-point shooters.
That's true.
Who did they
Yeah.
have that's a knockdown 3-point shooter? Tell me.
Uh,
When they made it to the finals.
when they made it to the finals,
Exactly. Which
I
is
got.
why they lost to Boston, right? Boston said we're not going to leave
I
these
was gonna
guys
say
wide
Kyrie
open.
Irving, but I'm like, no, I think
Yeah,
he was.
he can
Yeah,
he's a knockdown shooter, but you're going to cover him. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And he's got to bring the ball up, so he's not going to be wide open sitting on a corner three
yeah.
most of
That's
the time,
true.
right? You're going to cover him, and he's going to be involved in the offense. So, but they literally, when PJ Wash, don't get me wrong, it helps if you have one that can knock them down for Luca, right?
Hmm.
Because he's going to get doubled. That's how they beat OKC that year. PJ Washington shot the crap out of the ball, right?
That's true.
Like he literally made the threes when they mattered most in the fourth quarter, and Luca was going to get doubled, and then he found him open, and he'd knock him down right in OKC's face, and OKC lost. That's the
Exactly.
thing that people don't understand. Luca has been wanting in Dallas to get a center for a long time, since his first. Like he told them exactly what he told the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
And you saw how the Lakers reacted. Oh, you want a center? We're going to go trade one right now. They did it right away, but the guy was injured, so they got rid of him, right?
That's
Okay.
true. Yeah.
But guess what? The very next season, the next off season, what did they do? They went and got a center, right?
That's what they did.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I've seen Lively play,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Lively was a rookie. They finally got him a center, a rookie center, who's
Yeah.
actually, he has high IQ basketball, but
I
he doesn't have the,
love
he,
him. He's such a great guy, great player.
he's smart. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's smart and he's
Yeah.
intelligent, but unfortunately he started getting foot problems. Not a good thing.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, so to me, the thing with him though, he doesn't have that offensive game, right? He can dunk, but he ain't gonna do much more than that.
Yeah, he's more of a
Now
defense.
you're getting a guy who can dunk, can pass, and Lively was decent at passing out of the double. That's one thing. That's why I said he was high IQ, and I think so is what's the guy's name we just got? Losing
From Toronto?
no, the guy we just got in the trade.
Oh, Ziaire Williams.
Yes.
Williams.
Yeah. No, the center. The center.
Oh,
escaping my mind.
Looney.
From Utah.
Oh, Walker Kessler.
Walker Kessler. Yeah. So Walker Kessler to me is better in than Lively in everything.
Yeah.
Right? He might not have the quick feet like Lively, but Lively was getting burned too. Like it's not like these guys are gonna, I mean, let's be honest. Did anybody watch the finals this year? I saw Wemby get cooked on the 3-point line where they had to throw doubles to help him. Right?
That's true. Yeah.
So what, people are expecting this guy to, oh my God, we spent 30 million on a guy that can't cover the 3-point line. Neither can Wemby. What's your point?
Yeah,
like,
I
don't understand what they're talking about, man. It's like people they go with everything they hear on TV and they watch the game, man.
Yeah, I kind of it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, people, when they see just the number attached to a player, and if it's not like a Wemby or like a superstar, all-star caliber, then it's like, okay, why did the Lakers did this move? Or which is I don't know. There's some, like, I don't know what the word for it, but it's like
narratives.
I kind of see where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's like this is going to work out at the end. I really think that this is a really good promising.
And I will push back on one thing though. A lot of Laker fans want to get Kuminga, and here's what scares me about him. Right? I'll tell you what scares me. Are you one of the guys that kind of want Kuminga on the team? Be honest. That's fine.
To be honest with you, yeah. I mean, because unfortunately, we don't have an actual starter at the power forward, and it's like he's the only guy that's out there that we could possibly make a move for. But
I get that.
Yeah.
But I would rather wait for the season to start and wait till the trade deadline. Right?
That's what everybody's talking about.
That's what I would do, because to me, unless he's willing to get 10 mil, 1-year contract player or team option in the second, sure, I'll get you then. But I'm not locking in my money and my picks on this guy. And I'll tell you why. He played with champions in Gold State. Champions.
Yes.
He played with winners, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he played with a winning coach that knows how to coach, right? And that guy and the team weren't happy with him.
Yeah. I mean,
what does that tell you?
I don't know. Maybe it's just he wasn't getting opportunities, I guess. I don't know.
Well, let me ask you something. You're playing with championship players who are superior than you, and you're gonna
Mhm.
whine and cry on the bench about not getting the opportunity. Really?
Y-
That's the
Yeah,
type of guy you want on the roster? Sorry, man. I don't like the Aitons and these type of guys.
yeah,
You need a team cohesion, right? I get what people love about him, just like people love things about Aiton. Oh wow, if he only, when you hear a person say to you, oh, if he only, that
yeah,
means he doesn't have it, right? I'm
yeah.
not waiting for a guy to develop something and hope when I'm going to give up a first round pick, supposedly to Atlanta, and I'm
Mhm.
going to do a sign and trade, and I'm going to lock him in for 3 years. Yeah, nah, that's okay, buddy. Unless you do what we
What's like
want, you can go play for someone else.
then? What's
That's the
like
way
the
I look
best
at it.
option then? I mean, the Lakers still need a
Options
ring.
have listen,
Yeah,
options can happen during the season, right?
yeah, I
You
get
don't
it.
know what might happen to another team. And
Mhm.
another team might, oh no, we lost our star player. Time to clean up, right? And
Yeah,
then you're going to start giving guys away. And then all of a sudden, the guy that you didn't think would be available is available, and they will take that pick swap or they
mhm.
will take those second rounders, right?
Yeah,
I'd rather take my chances with that because all we got to do is be top 10 to try and get in, right? That
true.
makes it a lot easier than previous, right? So
Yeah,
why the heck am I going to sit there and just blow my team away, sign this guy for 3 years, and he comes in, he can't even play starter minutes,
mhm.
and someone else is outplaying him, and now you're going, man, if we only hadn't signed him, right? Like, nah, man, I'm not trapping myself, especially when you have to overpay a lot for what you got already, right?
Yeah. There is that risk factor. That
Yeah,
that really is the risk factor. I mean,
and yeah,
you
I
have
don't
to.
want to take those risks, man, because I know the way Luca plays. I've watched him since he came in the league too, right? So I've
Yeah.
seen what he can do with a center. Oh
Mhm.
my God, man! Like you know how people complain about Austin Reeves' defense and stuff, for example.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Nobody complained about his defense when he was playing behind Anthony Davis, were they?
no, oh, they weren't. Yeah.
Right, right. And let me tell you something. It's the same thing with OKC. Shea
Mm,
gets cooked, but nobody talks about him getting cooked because
mm,
somebody's back there helping him, right? And he's got
mhm.
defense around him. He's got fast guys around him that can help him when he gets bullied or gets taken, beat, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And it makes me laugh because it's like, man, if you got a center back there, you can cheat on the 3 point line, right? So
Yeah,
teams can't shoot that wide open three. Like, what are the Lakers bad at last year? The 3 point line. They couldn't defend it.
yeah. It's unfortunate that that was the flaws, and plus defense, especially when it came to the third quarter
Yeah.
situations. That's what was the problem with the Lakers is
But
that
ask yourself, you
yeah,
think the coaches don't know that the 3 point has to be defended better? Well, what are you going to do? Have Luca and Austin Reeves try to go up on the 3 point line, get danced, and then you have high IQ Aiton back there? Yeah, we see what happens, right? It's like he's not even there, man. There's
yeah.
a 6'4" guard going in, and it's like this 7 footer's not even there. He's doing an easy layup. Like, come on, man. Like,
Get it?
I just don't get it, man.
I absolutely get where you're coming from. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot of like certain things, when it comes to like players and just, they don't have all like the skill sets and
Yeah.
when people are like thinking about Jonathan Kuminga and he'll be a great fit and everything, but
Yeah.
what if he's not? That's the risk factor
You
that
know
we're
what it is, though?
yeah,
I
yeah,
can go pull up on YouTube Jonathan Kuminga highlights where you see his head over almost to the rim, right?
yeah,
Dunking the ball. So they're
yeah.
going, oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah, it looks amazing. But guess what? I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure Green can pass the ball, right? I'm pretty sure Steph Curry can pass the ball. They didn't want him on the team. He was
Mhm.
gone, right?
Yeah.
Like, give
I
me a
mean, there
break,
has to be
man.
a reason for it. I mean,
Exactly. Like, come
yeah,
on,
there has to
guys.
be a
These are
reason.
champions, man. They know what you need in that locker room. They're not going to give up on a guy like this. And who did Draymond Green punch in the face? A guy he thought was important to the team?
Jordan
Hell no.
Poole. Jordan Poole.
Exactly. And what have you seen from Jordan Poole since?
Nothing.
Exactly. But he's got that cash, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has money though. He got money though. He got
Yeah.
rich. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, you don't
But I
need
don't
that.
think it's going to be the similar situation though. I really don't.
Man, I'm telling you,
I
Atlanta
really
had him
don't.
for 25, right?
Yeah.
And they need they need wing defenders too. Like they had Trey Young at one time, and they need the defense kind of.
Mm,
And why are you just letting them buy? Like, literally, why? Because they know nobody's going to pay that money. He's not worth
yeah,
that money. And yet we're supposed to step up and pay that money for him because his agent says so? Nah, we're doing you a solid, buddy. You
man.
come here in LA
Now
and you
you got me.
show up.
Now you
Yeah.
got me thinking, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe
No, I'm
there
telling
is
you.
something really wrong. Because how come they declined his 22 million? I mean, it's like,
Exactly.
I
If
mean,
he's this great player, like what are we talking about? Like, come on, man. Like, there's a reason these guys, and I'm not gonna, I'm not a, I like LeBron and everything.
mm,
He didn't fit the team.
yeah, he did.
You
Yeah.
think he fit the team or didn't?
Uh, you mean now?
The Lakers,
Or
the
how it's
Lakers.
constructed
No,
now?
right now, yet I'm saying last year.
Oh, last year, no.
And why?
Because
Because he
lack
couldn't
of,
hit the three,
yeah,
right? They put him
lack
in the
of,
3-point line on
yeah.
the corner three, and he had one of his worst shooting percentages, 31%, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was his worst.
So that's why it didn't work,
Mm,
right? And
mm.
to me, I think a LeBron pick and roll with Luka would work because you still can't leave LeBron, right?
Yeah, that's true. Definitely.
But the problem is, and this is the thing people have to understand, when you get older, your legs start going, your shot's not falling. And when you get older, and he's 41, 42, right?
Hmm.
You don't have that dribble and that ability to penetrate the paint like you used to. And how many times have you seen LeBron miss layups when he was younger? He never did, right? He gets that lane, that thing's money. There's no missing the ball. How many times last year did you see him and you're going, what the heck? He didn't even hit the rim? Like, there
Yeah,
was a lot of stuff like that, and or he's dribbling, he just loses the ball.
that's true. There was moments in that in
Yeah,
his in certain games, or just like in that particular season, where he
yeah.
just you can tell that he just wasn't himself anymore, or just
No, he's
probably
not.
because of the bad
Back.
bad like players around him, or just not
Well, that
doing
too,
well.
right?
Yeah. So
And here's the thing too, like even his post game wasn't good,
mm,
right?
yeah,
Now when you have AD, your post game will look better because people
true.
can't cheat on AD, and he's a great passer. LeBron's one of the best passers in the game, still, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he can
Yeah,
average around like
right.
10 assists, like 15 assists a game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't have LeBron, Austin, and Luka, who are terrible on the 3-point line defense,
Yeah, that's true.
right? You
Yeah.
can't have that, and that's the issue, right? LeBron can cover guys better, but he doesn't really cover them. They go by him, and he can still block them. That's not really
Yeah,
good defense, right?
exactly.
It's
Yeah, his
just
defense
he's
diminished a
got that
long
athletic.
time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying he can't. I think in spurts, LeBron can be a deadly defender if he wants to be, right? Like if
Oh
he
yeah.
wants to lock down a guy, he can. Yeah, I'm gonna go down low on my stance. I'm gonna start playing some defense on this guy. But guess what? He does that, he's gonna get tired, and the
Sure.
shot ain't gonna fall on the other side. And that's the problem, right? So the Lakers had to make a decision. If I sign LeBron as my second best player and give him
Mm,
second best money, right?
yeah.
Even if it was 25 million, right? Let's just say it was 25 million. Well, then Austin goes away. You can't sign him because Austin's going to get that money from someone else. And guess what? You're going to keep a 42-year-old with 1 year left
No.
instead of a guy like Reeves, who you can use as trade bait later on in the
That's the
season.
thing,
If
though.
Joker falls apart in Denver this year and he says, I want to go play with Luka, guess what? Now you can actually package something,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
That's the point. And people
Yeah.
are going, we don't have pick. Yeah, you have pick swaps, and you could trade picks at the deadline, at the draft as well, right? They
Yeah,
become,
that's
yeah.
right. You're
So then
absolutely
what?
right.
Right. So, but you need big money to get Joker.
Yeah, that's
So
the
you
thing.
give this guy the big money, so you
Mhm.
can use him in a trade to make the money work,
Yeah, then Austin
right?
Reeves' contract is there, and you have
Yes.
probably somebody else that can be packaged into a deal, throw in those second rounders or whatever the pick swap.
Everything. Yeah, you give him
Yeah,
everything for Joker, basically. But the
yeah. I
point
think
is,
the Nuggets will probably ask for more draft.
yeah, and that's fine. And you know what? Here's the
Yeah,
other thing you could do. Here's what
mm,
people don't understand.
yeah,
Okay, there's players that are going to become available that you thought weren't available,
mhm,
right?
yeah,
There's centers going to become available that you thought weren't available. There's players that are going to, that's the thing. You don't know the future of what's going to happen. So to me, with this, the way the money is structured now, where you have to match contracts, you have to have big money to get guys out, and you can't like take 3 players or 4 players for one to match the money, because then you're over the roster limits,
Hmm.
right? So you
Yes.
can't make that deal. So you have to have guys that make decent money. So do I let Austin walk for nothing? Nah, I'm gonna give him his
Absolutely.
money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him
Absolutely.
his money
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna do what Dallas did. By the way, Dallas did a stupid move. They just gave up the guy that won the championship this year,
Oh
Jalen
yeah,
Brunson,
Jalen Brunson.
for
Yeah, that's
nothing.
what I always wondered about
For
that.
nothing.
I mean, he was such a like good asset for you. I mean, when
Luca
especially
loved the guy.
his
Luca
skill
loved the
set.
guy, man.
Yeah.
Him and Luca were like best buds, man.
Yeah.
Right? And they hated Luca, man. That's what it came out. The
Oh,
yeah, Nico couldn't stand him.
why? Just because of his
Because
attitude, or just
he felt that Luca had too much control on the franchise,
yeah.
right? So he was the brainiac, and he basically had owners that don't know nothing about basketball. He convinced them. He literally convinced the owner uh, to basically believe that Luca is too fat. He's always injured, which is not really true. He's had knick-knack injuries, but that year was they traded him. He finally got an actual serious injury with the hamstring,
That's true.
right?
Yeah, I think
And
he
he
did get
used
injured like
that.
in December or something in that
Yeah.
particular year. Yeah, yeah.
And Nico used that to convince this guy that, oh yeah, man, this guy ain't him, man. He's not him. And we're gonna have to pay him this much money, and then we're gonna be, our team's gonna be locked in because Kyrie's gonna be a free agent, and I'm gonna have to give Kyrie a bunch of money, and then
Mhm.
we're done. We can't beat Boston. You saw what happened. That's what I think he did. That's how I'd convince him. And then
Yeah,
we just need to get AD. We get AD. We got Kyrie. He'll replace what Luca does, right? That's exactly what you do,
yeah,
man.
the
You set them
thinking
up, right?
process.
You tell,
Yeah,
and the best is people with this conspiracy theories. The NBA did this. It's Nico didn't do this. The NBA, and I just laugh at that crap because, listen, man.
really.
Anthony Davis himself said when he got traded, Nico called him up and said, "I told you I would get you." And people forget 2 years
Wasn't
before.
he his agent or something? I
Do you
remember
remember the
that's
year? Do you remember the year Kyrie was asking for a trade from the Nets a few
uh,
years back,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because of the COVID
that's
stuff and all
true.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, people forget. There was rumors going around saying, "Well, what about Dallas gets AD and they get Kyrie Irving and to play with LeBron to reunite them or something like that?" And you
Yeah,
know what? You know what Pelinka said? They
no,
ain't getting AD from that roster they got unless they give me Luka Doncic. He literally said that, and people forgot about
I
this.
remember that. Yeah, I remember
Right.
hearing that. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So that means that he knew Nico wanted AD.
Mm.
Why? Because let's be honest. Here's the thing about AD. That guy healthy is top five.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Top
Yeah.
5 to 6.
When
Like
he
honest to
was
God.
healthy with the Lakers, I'm telling you, he
He's a
was
beast.
like top 5
I'd say top
MVP.
6,
Yeah.
if 7 even.
Yeah.
Like I'll go 7, but you know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean, that was just me. I don't know. I
yeah.
just with the way I see him play when he was with the Lakers, he was just awesome to watch, and he was averaging 30 and putting up 20 rebounds a game. I mean, the guy was just like on a whole different level. Like he should have deserved like maybe defensive player of the year or at
Yeah.
best.
Even when they won the chip, man, that year, you could have given it to him. Nobody would have
Yeah, that's
said,
true.
"Oh, wow, why did he get it?" Right?
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Yeah,
So,
there was
but
just
it's it's comical to me as a Mavs fan because I remember he came in, played the first game, right?
yeah,
And he's like,
yeah,
I'm here," and then he goes and gets injured the next quarter,
yeah,
and he's done. And then he comes back in the off season. They literally said we got rid of Luca because he's a fat ass, right? And then you
yeah.
see AD come into this offseason and he looks like humongous. Worse than Luca
Yeah,
did.
maybe I always wondered about that. Like,
Yeah.
when I saw he was like pretty big, I was like, what's going on in Dallas? I mean,
Yeah.
are you guys like serving like I don't know, barbecue at practice or
Yeah.
something? I mean, I don't know. It was just like I don't know. There's a lot of players that really get big when they're in Texas or like in Dallas or whatever. So it's
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's weird,
I
but
mean, AD's always had that problem, man.
yeah, yeah. There
He's
was
even
no, actually,
he was
Maybe
always
during his
bigger.
time in Orlando. No, sorry, not Orlando.
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans. In New
Yeah.
Orleans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was always bigger, heavier, and
yeah,
that's the problem. Like that's why it makes me laugh, right? You go and trade a 25-year-old at the time. 4 out of the 5 years, he's made it as the first NBA all NBA, which is like Steph Curry numbers already. And you're like, yeah, we got to get rid of this guy. He can't stop eating burgers.
what were they thinking? I mean, from
I
a
told you, man.
Mavs perspective, what were they thinking? Like, just 'cause
Honestly,
they didn't
here's
like
the
the guy. I mean,
and
come on,
here
dude.
they didn't like him, and I'll
Uh,
tell you this:
come on.
there was one year where Joker won the MVP, and it should have been Luca. They
Yeah,
finished fifth, and they had no business finishing fifth. Kyrie got injured that year, right?
mhm, yeah,
They should have gave it to Luca. Even Joker said Luca should get the MVP. I remember that. And
uh-huh.
what happened was, I'll never forget. There was a game they were playing. He was just balling out, and then he's tripled, hits a guy in the corner, and Cuban is sitting. Cuban is the owner at the time. He's
Yeah,
sitting right next to that 3-point shooter in the corner three,
yes,
and the guy just completely bricks it, airballs that stuff or something like that, right? It was just a horror. And Luca walks towards that 3-point line, staring daggers at Cuban, right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So there was Cuban never like. I know Cuban's trying to act like, oh, I love Luca and all this crap, right? That guy's he don't believe anything that comes out of that guy's mouth. But anyways, but it was funny to me because I'll never forget that he was staring daggers because he's basically saying, "This is what you got me." And plus, they were getting rid of all this like Brunson and all these guys. This is why they traded for Kyrie because Luca said, "Make the deal," right?
yes,
And
exactly.
that's what pushed him. And then they fell out of the playoffs because they gave up all their defense,
Mm,
right?
that's true.
They
Yeah,
basically gave up all the defense they had,
yeah,
right, to get Kyrie.
that's
And they
true.
were
Give
and
him
they
a
were
lot
lucky.
together.
They
Yeah,
yeah, they were lucky that his value was down only because of his attitude stuff, right?
yeah, outside stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised that they signed him to the contract that he got. So yeah, do you
He
think?
was good, man. He was
Yeah, he
good.
was
He
good.
worked with Luca. The
Yeah,
only thing is they didn't have players. Like they didn't really have any. Like Boston was so overpowered compared to them, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
true.
that's and with
They
Jalen
didn't have
Brown,
enough power. They didn't have enough firepower to go up
nope,
against them.
nope.
So I was correct me if I'm wrong. Was PJ Washington was there, right?
Yeah,
In the East, yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So I assumed that
yeah,
Lively was there,
yeah. The
and
problem was the
Gafford.
problem.
Gafford was there.
Gafford was there, but again, like I said, like
He
that
was in.
second game, man,
Yeah,
KP came in, Kristaps Porzingis.
yeah,
He couldn't miss. Do you
yeah.
remember?
That was a crazy moment. Yeah,
He literally killed them, man.
yeah.
Like
I
took
agree.
the
Yeah,
life out of them. They went down 2-0. It was over. Yeah,
God.
that was funny. And plus that year, Luca got hurt from Westbrook. Westbrook stepped on his leg and screwed up his hamstring. He was
Oh
the
yeah.
whole playoffs. He was injured. I mean, he led the team in points, rebounds, assists, steals. First time it's ever happened in the NBA.
Yes,
But at the end of the day, he was wobbling. And if you're hamstring, you can't play defense at all. Like
that's true.
it's
Yeah,
different playing offense because offense, I know what I'm about to do, right? So I
yeah.
know where my legs
That's true.
going. I can protect it, right?
Yeah,
But when you're randomly moving those legs because you don't know where the guy's going,
you
yeah, you ain't gonna
can
be.
just damage
Yeah,
more
yeah,
to the hamstring. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. There's no way. So it was kind of. But I actually like what the Lakers are doing. They're Palinka has shown me that he's willing to take risks, which he wasn't willing to do, right? With LeBron and AD, because you guys did need a center.
You can tell that he had more freedom to do what he
Yeah,
wanted in this
yeah,
free agency. Instead of obviously he has to every move that he had to make, he has to go see or confirm it with Luca.
LeBron. Or no, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
before it was with
yeah.
LeBron, right?
With LeBron, it was like,
Yeah,
okay, should I get this guy, LeBron, or
yeah,
would he like this move? So
yeah,
it's yeah, I kind of get it. Yeah, but I think I agree with you. I'm really like loving what this team is right now, and it's
yeah,
just getting more better. And with the whole Jonathan Kuminga situation, I kind of get
yeah,
where you're coming from.
yeah,
Even of all of your more assets just to get him if he doesn't live up to
yeah.
the expectations and all that. I mean,
You're cooked.
that's the kind of fear factor too. But
Yeah, you'd be cooked if you do that.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
nobody's going to want him. And you're going to have a 3-year contract, which you have right now with who? Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put picks for you to take a player? Really? That's the kind of trades I have to make where I have to throw picks in for you to take a guy? Nah, man. I'm not going through. You should learn your lessons when you screw up. You screwed up with who? Vanderbilt. They did the same thing. Man, if that guy develops a 3-point shot, look out.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
hearing
true.
the same thing. I'm
Yeah.
hearing the same thing again. Are you going to make the same mistake? Like, give me a break, man. Learn from your mistakes. Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Was he not open, Kuminga, on his 3-pointers in playing with Golden State? Oh, heck yeah, he was. They would leave him
Yeah.
open.
Yeah. There were moments. Yeah.
And he had 31%, whatever that, 32%, if that. Like, nah, man.
But again, people will say that Steve Kerr put him in the doghouse. So it's like, hey, give him moments, give him an opportunity. Maybe be with the Lakers and
So
change his career or
here's
something.
here's my question.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr's with a bunch of champions. You think
Yeah.
champions are going to let Steve Kerr be boneheaded and take a guy away that can help him win?
Uh,
You think Steph Curry and especially Green is going to keep his mouth shut? And with Steve Kerr,
I don't think so.
how many times have we seen Steve Kerr might get punched in the mouth by Green
Yeah.
when they don't agree? I'm pretty sure those guys will speak up if they think something's being done that's wrong.
Yeah.
And nobody complained about him getting benched.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that tells me a lot about him, about Kuminga. Right?
True.
He's all about the money. He's all about the money. So if he's not, imagine even if you sign him, here's the thing. Even if you get him for a player option next year and 10 million this year, and he doesn't work out, he's going to be horrible in the locker room. Because JJ ain't going to play him if he sucks.
That's true.
Do you want that in your locker room? That's another thing. Like there's a lot of stuff you got to think about, man. Like people only look at the like, if I don't know if you've played sports. I've played sports. If you're with a bunch of guys that are kind of like not good to be around, it's hard to play.
This just brings bad vibes or just
yes.
To the locker
and and that's what happened last year too with LeBron, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And then we started playing good when he agreed to be the third wheel.
Yeah, they were great when he was playing the third wheel, but I guess he didn't want to do that with the Lakers.
I don't blame him because
I mean, come on, man. He's like
come on. He's the best.
40s.
I got you, but
he's like the best third option on the team. Like
right,
ever,
but
really.
But the thing is, put it this way. If I was to say, okay, who do I want in a playoff game? Austin Reeves or LeBron?
No, LeBron, of course. I mean,
even now, right?
Yeah.
Even at 41. So imagine being him and going, man, really? You want me to take a back seat to him?
Yeah.
It's one thing to take a back seat to Luka. I ain't going to take no back seat to this guy, right? So I get it, right? They could have handled it better. They should have handled it better.
Yeah.
But, and the thing with Luka too, he's a little bit passive when it comes to that stuff. He's like, oh, you're LeBron. Oh, I respect you. Here's the ball, right? Like he does stuff like that. And it's like, he's done that even with the Mavs. He was doing stuff like that with Kyrie. And then Kyrie Kyrie's more of like, I'll be second fiddle, right? He doesn't mind. He can do it. He's a very good second wingman.
He's a really awesome. Good second option. Yeah. Like during that time when he was with Luka, my goodness, they were a good pairing.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, and yeah, Kuminga, nah, man. I like what I see in the G League so far.
I'm
shocked about Adu Thiero. I thought he was a bust pick. I really did. Watching him last year, I thought, man, there goes Pelinka again, throwing away another pick, right?
No. Yeah, I get it too. I was like, I usually, when it comes to rookies or somebody starting in the first year, I like to give them like a chance to just develop. But then once I see some improvement on their second year, it's like, okay, they could be really good players down the road as being part of the rotation or somehow backup role positions. But Adu Thiero, what I saw from him so far with the South Bay with the Lakers Summer League, he has a lot of potential. And along with
so
Cameron
impressed.
Carr, I love Cameron Carr. He's awesome. steal of the
Yeah.
draft, in my opinion. I
Dude,
don't know if you,
did you
yeah.
see that one move where it looked like, after Duthier had like two monstrous dunks, he gets the steal, he goes down the court and he fakes he's gonna pass to him and he just
Yeah.
goes in. Oh my, that
Goes
shows me
all the way to
something.
the rim. Yeah.
Stuff like that on a rookie doing that, that's like impressive.
The guy has potential,
Yeah,
athleticism,
yeah,
like offense, defense. I mean, the guy is all around a really good player.
yeah,
And I'm glad that the Lakers stole him
yeah,
from the draft,
yeah,
traded up with the Knicks, and just got a really
yeah.
good player.
Yeah, I was kind of happy about that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to next season, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Because
same here.
everybody's trashing us, but it's like whatever, man. Some of the
What,
stupid stuff
Dallas?
they're
No, I mean,
saying.
no, you guys are.
No, no, I'm a Laker fan now, man.
Oh,
I'm done with Dallas.
sorry,
I'm
sorry. I
done
thought you were
with them.
still a Dallas fan. I'm like,
No, I'm done with Dallas, man. I am so pissed off. Like that's so annoying.
oh
You
man.
know. And and I love when people keep saying, "Oh, but they got Cooper Flag. They got Cooper Flag, so it worked out."
I was gonna bring
I'm
that
like,
up, but I was like, no, I
yeah,
don't
I'm
think people
like,
like
that
that.
wasn't part of the trade.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
literally got lucky and won a
You got
draft, and that's
lucky.
how you
Yeah,
got him.
you got.
Imagine if they didn't have Cooper Flag right now.
Oh, they were like probably the worst team in the West, like getting first round after first round, and it's just
I honestly think
yeah,
if they can get PJ Washington, he's a perfect fit. That guy will go on the bench. He'll play first line minutes if he needs to.
everybody wants
He
him.
is a perfect team guy, right?
Every Laker fan wants him. Like
Yeah,
if they had to pick between him and Jonathan Kuminga, oh, they're
yeah,
gonna go with PJ Washington, no doubt.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
yeah, he's a great defender. Like he's good, but he's a team guy, man. Like that's the
oh
one thing
yeah,
about him. And he's tough. He plays
yeah,
tough. He's great against OKC. That's one team he eats them alive. I don't know
mm.
what it is about that team. He is not scared of any
It's
of their
Shea.
players.
Shea gets under his skin. I mean, I personally, I mean, I
He
like
does.
Shea, but there are times where he's just, I don't
Oh,
know what
he's
people
foul
see in
baity.
it. I don't know.
Yeah, he's good. You
Yeah,
know
he's
what?
good, but it's just,
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's a great player, man. I'm not gonna. His mid range is sick,
Yeah, true,
right?
true.
He's a great player, but
Yeah, there are times where he
um,
flopped a lot. I don't know. That's
I
just
knew I personally knew when I was talking to buddies, I knew that San Antonio was going to beat him. Why?
yeah,
Because Shea's game is all about driving to the hoop,
mm,
throwing his shoulder into your chest, or using his arm to push your chest, right? And
yeah,
then flailing, right? And then you get the benefit of the doubt and get a call. Yeah, you're not getting that call from
yeah. You're
Wemby.
not going to get that call.
Wemby ain't gonna get
Yes.
that call because
When-
Wemby is known as this great, amazing defender, right? So they're not gonna give him that cheap call,
Yeah.
right? And that's what happened. He couldn't.
So you,
His game.
oh, sorry, just real quick.
Mhm.
Who do you think the reason of OKC losing to the Spurs is it because of Shea, or was it because of what's his name?
Chet
Yeah, Chet Holmgren.
or Chet.
Yeah,
So Chet played with a lot of fear
yeah,
against Wemby, right? And as you saw in New York, they played the opposite. They bullied him,
yeah.
right?
He
Chet
got
should have,
handled.
yeah.
Honestly,
Chet should have bullied him,
yeah,
right?
true.
But Chet was scared of him, right?
Yeah,
And the other thing is too is what's his name? They could easily double and recover, right?
yeah,
That's the difference because they have a fast team. Like OKC has a fast team around
and young.
Wemby
Yeah, they're really
and
young.
Young. Yeah.
Yeah,
So OKC didn't have that advantage of speed. Like that's the one thing usually OKC has the advantage of speed. And I felt like they could easily just funnel everything to Wemby, right?
yeah. That's true.
And then just play defense, recover, right? And Shea is not the type of guy that can. Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time against any kind of big centers like that can block. That's why I think us getting a good defensive center like we did, the
Yeah.
Lakers, I think it's gonna be a great help for teams like this.
I agree. And hopefully, with Walker Kessler and some of our signees that we signed, I mean,
Colin Sexton, he's a
Yeah.
little tough guy. I
Yeah.
like him.
Colin Sexton, he's really good. He brings scoring, he brings offense,
Yep.
and be that sixth man coming off the bench for us.
Yep.
And yeah, it's just going to work out very well. Yeah,
Yep.
with what we have now, for sure.
And Quentin will fit with Luca. He's played with him before. Jaden
Oh yeah,
Hardy.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
Quentin.
Jaden's played with him before too.
Yeah,
Colin Sexton has played with Walker before. So I get what they're doing. And
yeah. They're
it's great.
building team chemistry.
Yeah.
That's
And
what it is.
actually, in
Yeah,
Utah, Colin Sexton had the best performance with when he was on the court with Walker Kessler. That's the thing, man. The Lakers
that's
now
true.
finally have a scouting staff, finally have like all these things because of the money they have now. They're second richest owner, right?
Yeah,
So they spent it in the right spots, and they're going to do the analytics before they get a guy, and they can see, okay, yeah, that'll fit, that'll work. And Sandro, you know why they got him? Everybody's talking about, oh, he's can't defend. Oh, dude, he was one of the better defenders on the Lakers last year. That's the thing people don't understand. And he can dribble the ball.
yeah,
He can play small ball five. I wonder what JJ Redick is going to, end up doing most of the year. Small ball five. That's what he does. He
yeah.
loves that.
That's
So
true,
what am I going to get another? I'm going to keep Aiton, who
dude. I
can't
didn't
even get
think
on the
that.
court. Like this is what makes me laugh. Oh, like there's that other channel. I don't want to say the channel's name. They're
Yeah.
well known for Lakers coverage, right?
Oh,
Not going to say the name, but the guy was sitting there saying how, yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about. I think Aiton as a second line center. I'm like, dude, I can tell you only watch the Lakers. Did you watch him play in Portland as a second line center? He wanted nothing to do with it. If you would have seen Aiton, it's like the guy's not even running back. He doesn't even care. You're trotting back. It was so embarrassing. There's a reason they cut him.
yeah,
That guy was so bad. Like, oh my God. It was like, man, this guy doesn't want to play basketball. That's how bad it was. I'm like questioning if he even wants to play NBA basketball. That's
yeah.
how bad he was in Portland.
And I just can't imagine what he's going to do in Washington, especially next to Anthony Davis. If you will,
Well, that's where he'll
yeah,
get the start. That's the thing, right?
yeah. He wanted to start. That's
So
the thing.
yeah, and that and we all know AD does not want to play center.
Yeah, he wants to play power forward. Yeah,
Right. So
it's
you're
his
going to have
natural position,
AD.
and
I think they did a good move. I think their team's going to be nice because they have AD at the 4.
yeah. To be
You,
real, I
yeah,
think Washington will really compete in the Eastern
absolutely.
Conference. Yeah,
Yep.
I really think so.
Yep.
Especially with their new draftee and
Yep.
just the pieces that they added.
And
Yeah,
hey, Trae Young is a great little passer,
and Trae
man. He's
Young.
one of
Yeah,
the best passers in the game. These guys are going to get a lot of easy buckets, right? And the thing with Trae Young, you can't win because
mm,
he's so bad on defense. He's probably the worst defender in the NBA because
sure.
of his size, right? But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing is with him,
He
now
is.
you got people that can help him.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's gonna get help.
That's where
Oh,
it's going to be
yeah,
different, right? So now he just has to guide towards someone. Like when I was watching him play in Atlanta, it was embarrassing, man. Like it was so bad. Like
yeah, exactly.
because they just had they didn't have the center to help. Like an AD and this guy is 7 feet at least. What's the 8 and so
Yeah, Aiden's like
yeah,
7'1".
1 or something. Yeah, so it should help, right? Like,
Yeah,
but again, with Aiton and with AD, you got to remember both of them are injury prone. So
yeah, that's the problem. I just hope they stay healthy, especially Anthony Davis. I'm a big fan of Anthony Davis, man. I
yeah,
mean,
I am
he
too.
got
But he's
traded
just.
to Dallas. I was like, that's a heartbreak for me because
Did you
when he
watch
was
his
healthy,
interview? Did you ever watch the interview after?
uh, which one?
He went on when they have those long form interviews on a podcast. I can't remember what channel,
Was
whose
on
podcast.
D'Lo? Was it on D'Lo's or something?
Maybe. But
Yeah,
it was hilarious, man. Like he's literally sitting there going when the agent called him up and he said to him, "Yeah, you're going to Dallas." He goes, "Really? They traded me?" He goes, "Yeah, man, you're going to Dallas." He's like,
Oh, I think it was with
"That's all right. That's all right. I'll get
Draymond
to play
Green.
with Luke." He goes, "That's all right. Me and Luca, not bad. That's gonna
Yeah,
be good. That's gonna be fire." He
yeah,
goes to him,
because
"Nah, man, Luke ain't gonna be there."
he
That made
assumed
me
that, oh,
laugh.
I'm getting Luca. He's coming to the Lakers.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
actually okay with it
he's
because
coming to the
he
Lakers.
even said that him and his agent were
Yeah,
talking about that, saying, "Man, me and Luca would be something else." Like they were talking about this years ago, right?
yeah,
They're going how him and Luca would be just an amazing match, right?
yeah. That was
And
crazy.
I
The
100%
fact that
agree.
he assumed one, and then he just completely
Yeah,
was just the opposite. It was on Draymond Green's podcast. Yeah, that's
yeah.
what he brought it up. So yeah,
Yes, you're right. It was
yeah,
Draymond
it
Green's
was
podcast.
hilarious. But
That was
and
funny,
again,
man.
at the same time, I felt bad for him. It was like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm sorry. You know, it would be nice if you stayed with the Lakers and maybe would have possibly traded LeBron or something. I don't know. I'm probably just talking crazy right now, but it's like, just imagine the pairing of
You
Luca.
can't trade LeBron though, because
I
LeBron was
know you
smart.
can't trade
He's
him.
not dumb. He said no trade clause in this contract. Boys, like he's not a dumb man. He knew what he was doing.
But again, he could have joined Kyrie Irving in Dallas.
Nah, man. Come on, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let Luca come replace me to play with AD. Yeah, nah, that's not happening. Right?
I agree.
It's the
Yeah.
last. You know how LeBron is. When he leaves, he wants that team to collapse.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I think he's
And
gonna probably do the same with the Lakers if he joins.
well, he couldn't though. That's the problem, right? Because what Pelinka did was smart. Didn't give him that extension
Yeah,
last year.
true.
That basically told LeBron, we don't want you. I don't care what anyone tells me.
Yeah.
That right there told them,
Oh,
we do
yeah, I
not
agree
want
with
you back. We don't want you back. That's
I
what
agree
that
with
said.
you. I
Right?
knew it was done when he didn't sign that extension. Because usually when that happens, he always signs
Yeah.
that extension. So
He wanted the 2-year extension, right?
yeah,
And they didn't want to give it because again, he'd want it no trade clause.
yeah,
He didn't want it. He wanted to end his career in LA, man. That's
yeah,
what it comes down
that's
to.
true. He wanted to.
But he had his agent go on the deadline and
Yeah.
trying to convince everybody, the Lakers need to get rid of AR,
Yeah, that was the thing.
right?
Yeah,
That's LeBron talking. I know
Yeah.
people want to say it's not LeBron, but that was LeBron talking because he's going, if we can get something for AR like a real center, yeah, me, Luca, and a real center could do something. And I don't disagree with him. Yeah, maybe,
yeah,
right? The problem is,
true.
who's going to dribble the ball?
No,
It's
No one, no,
it's not
yeah.
LeBron,
yeah,
right?
most,
So
yeah, I agree with
yeah,
you. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, there were nobody's
that's
gonna
why.
dribble the ball, unfortunately. I
Maybe
think
Boots,
now just
who's
thinking
younger.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, who could have replaced Austin Reeves if that was the case? I don't know.
I hate to say it, but when they
Yeah.
got a couple injuries, other than Marcus Smart, right?
Yes.
And what, I'm going to depend on Marcus Smart next year when he's a year older, and he's always been injured
And he
most of his
may
career.
be injured again. He may
Yeah.
be injured, but for the longer haul. I mean, sure, last season he was fine. Played like
Yeah.
60 games or something, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and he also played
Yeah.
60 games because when you play with Luca, you don't have to do as much.
True.
All you have to do is play defense, right?
Yeah, that was.
And then offensively, you don't have to do too much, right? You just give it to him in AR, you're good.
Yeah,
right?
that's why he was so important when he played the way that he did in the postseason against the Houston Rockets. So it was just a good moment to see that from him.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And here's the beauty if you're Washington. Here's what people don't understand.
Mhm.
I'm keeping AD, and I'm waiting for that trade deadline or even during the regular season. If Golden State starts sucking ass coming out of the gate, people are going to be like, go get AD. Now you can get those picks.
Yes.
Because teams are going to be desperate. Yeah.
Yeah. Now people.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They're in the driver's seat, man. Why the heck am I going to just give you right now Anthony Davis when I don't have to? I'm going to wait to see how you look. Right? And how are you better? Right? And the other thing too, I love when people say, "Oh, Draymond Green cut his contract, right? He's making 25 a year." And he said he didn't re-sign because it's 25 a year and then they couldn't get, LeBron supposedly. I'm like, actually, no. The reason he cut his contract is because he's smart. Because if he doesn't cut his contract, he could be used in a trade. And would the Lakers trade him for him? Heck yeah, they would take Green for LeBron. You know they would. And you think he doesn't know that?
Yeah.
He's not a dumb man.
He knows
He's
it.
like, hey, I'm waiving my contract to help the team. Get out of here. I mean, he does want LeBron to come play with him, but he's making sure he's covering his butt too.
True. And he can just, at this point, if LeBron doesn't go back to, or doesn't join the Warriors, he can just re-up his I don't know, player option that he declined or something. I'm not sure if he's still able to do it or not, but
well, here's the thing, right? At the time,
yeah,
if he imagine if he still had the 25 mil, right? That's a perfect contract for what LeBron's looking for. He's looking for 25 mil, right?
Yeah.
So imagine you're going to get, if you're the Lakers, you're going to give up his son, Bronny, and LeBron. You're going to get that center who could be your second line center and then do all those deals you did. You can still do them, right?
True.
You'd be set. And you have Green as your backup? Yeah, I'll take that.
That's not bad. That's not.
But you know what I mean, right?
Bring back. Yeah. And plus, I think throwing some.
And guess what he does?
Picks?
He's like a point forward center because he brings up the ball and dribbles it. He does the controlling of the offense. That's exactly what Smart did. Bye, Smart. We don't need you no more. It would have been perfect. So you know what? He made sure not to get himself traded. That's a smart move what he did. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think some people are agreeing with you in the comment section.
Are they?
That would be a great fit. Yeah, especially. Yeah, I agree with. Yeah, they agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see what he did last year? Everybody's saying Green's washed. Did you see what he did to Kawhi last year? He shut his ass down. He embarrassed Kawhi. And it was one-on-one. There was no screen, no help, no nothing. And Kawhi couldn't do nothing with him. And lost the ball. And got scored on. Like, it was a demonstration why one guy's got 4 rings and the other guy's got, like, what, 2? How many does Kawhi have? 2, 3?
He has 2. Yeah.
2? Yeah.
Spurs and with the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah. And to be honest, he wouldn't have had the Toronto Raptors if Golden State was healthy. Let's be real.
And also if he didn't make that miracle shot.
Yeah, that was some luck.
I think he just got lucky.
They got lucky, yeah. I mean, that's part of the game, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody gets lucky, right?
Yeah.
It's like, and that's, So I see Kuminga there. I'm like, I see what people like about him, the athleticism, but you're doing the whole hope thing again. You know what? I just think I'd rather deal with like facts. I know this guy can do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know he can do this. That's why I'm getting him. I don't want this. Oh, let's hope he develops into this. Tell me some players that have developed where you're like, oh, wow. Can you think of any where they were like terrible at something and all of a sudden they changed it? It's hard to think about, right?
Well,
do you know what I mean? It's not like they're coming out of the woodworks.
Malik Monk.
Right. But still, though, do you know what I mean? Like one, like you should be able to give me a couple.
To choose. Yeah.
So I'm going to take the one guy out of how many NBA players that have played the game? I can only come up with one, and I'm going to say, oh yeah, this guy can do it too. Odds are he won't.
That's true. Yeah,
right?
It's hard to think about. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And also, I don't know, Finney Smith, is he going to be cut?
Who
knows?
Might or
right.
Is he already? I'm not sure.
But that's what I'm saying, right? Imagine come deadline, you don't know what's going to be available. True. And what I would do, this is just me, when I'm watching G League and I'm seeing those young guys playing the way they are and playing hard, having energy, guess what I'm telling them? Listen, it's okay if you make mistakes, but you got to show improvement. But it's okay. You're going to get your chance. You need to be ready for the playoffs, so you're going to be playing a lot, right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play them a lot. And I'm going to tell the other vets, hey, they're going to have to play. We need to get them ready. And if by the trade deadline they're not ready still, now I'm making a deal. Or I'm going to the buyout market.
Yeah, I always like to rely on the buyout market more than anything because you never know who could be available. It worked in the past with the Lakers, so yeah.
But that's the way I do
agree with you. Like most players, we just have to let them play so we can actually trade them for some assets. So yeah.
So they're playing tomorrow, right? Summer League.
I
think they play tomorrow against the Clippers.
Yeah, they're playing tomorrow. Yeah.
Is it the Clippers? I can't remember. Let me look.
I think so.
I think it's the Clippers, but Summer League scores.
I can look it
Tuesday. Yeah, Clippers at Lakers at 8 p.m. on Prime Video.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I think I was watching a clip on Lakers Nation. Trevor Lane was traveling back to LA.
Oh, you mentioned the channel I wasn't going to mention.
Oh, really? I'm sorry, dude.
Trevor Lane wants Kuminga so bad. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Man.
For some reason,
I get.
I like his content. I like what he
I
brings.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
got
he's
good content, but
really good. But I just
I
uh,
don't think he knows Luca as much though, right?
true.
So
Yeah,
he doesn't understand. Luca took a team that does not have all first line players, right? And he
yeah,
took them to the finals.
true.
Guys that weren't first line players, right? So if he could do that, you know,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure he could do something with this roster. Or he can make us be a playoff team until we can get a guy without being
I'm
ripped
telling
off.
you, man, Rob Pelinka built a good team around Luca that fits well with what he needs,
Yes.
especially on, well, not on defense, but more on the offensive side that
Yep.
can just he can rely on, especially when it comes to carrying the load off of him. We need him to stay healthy. You have Colin
Yep.
Sexton, you have
Yep.
like Quentin Grimes, just
Yep.
guys that
Look,
can step in. So,
here's the thing about Lucas, his personality.
mm.
He's he plays best when he feels his team likes him. He's
Oh,
very emotional. He's a very
mm,
emotional guy.
yeah,
So if he has any kind of vibe that guys are kind of frustrated with him, he'll start playing kind of crappy. Like he
yeah,
won't be. He'll start giving the ball up. He'll start trying to be a better quote unquote teammate when it's like, dude, they're sucking. Just take the ball and do it yourself. I don't care about. Oh my God, he has the ball too much.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have him have the ball than these guys that are chucking bricks. Right?
Mhm,
It
mhm.
makes me laugh when I hear this. You can't win like that. You can't win like that. I'm like, man, get out of here, man. Like, you got to look at your roster. You don't got a
Exactly.
Draymond Green and a Klay Thompson and a Steph Curry and all these kind of guys where you can pass the ball around and feel comfortable. Oh yeah, it's not going to be a dead end play, right?
True,
And it makes me laugh. Like, man, like the other thing too is Dallas kind of ruined his development, right?
true.
And what I mean by that is
Like, you mean like of not developing like or putting
his
players
talents. Yeah.
around him? Yeah, around him.
No, no. Well, it's more like because the teams had mediocre talent, he had to do everything, which
That's
means I'm not going to play defense and I'm not going to cut to the hoop. We're on offense when I don't have the ball. I'm just going to rest. And
yeah,
and now he's developed that into his
true.
game. Now that's his game. So he would give it to Kyrie and sit in the side, far away on the sideline. And it's like, really, dude? Like, how about you just try to get involved in the play? I was hoping with LeBron, he would get a chance to learn that part of the game, right?
True. Yeah. I was kind of
Unfortunately,
hoping that
LeBron was injured. They played barely any games together, these three, right?
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
and once they did, they
Started
did
rocking it.
there was some rocking, yeah, they were
They were
doing great.
12, 16 and 2 or something. It was a ridiculous record when they,
Yeah, it was like a 12-1 or
yeah,
like
so 13 and 2.
13
It
one
was, I
time.
think they only
Yeah.
lost 2 games. Like it was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It was like in the month of
With
March or
Yeah,
something.
and with lousy centers, right? Like
True.
that's pretty damn good. And with no point of attack defense. Well, maybe Marcus Smart, but he was injured too. So
True.
yeah, it was like, yeah, they finished like they could have finished fourth if Luka didn't get hurt. They
Yeah.
would have finished fourth if Luka didn't get hurt.
Yeah,
Or
didn't they finish
yeah,
fourth?
they no,
Oh no, they
were they?
finished third, right?
They were behind Denver. Denver passed them.
Yes, you're right.
So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
You're
For some
right. They
reason, yeah,
finished
I was
fourth. You're
thinking,
right. They would have finished third, but they finished fourth, right?
yeah,
And they
because that's
played the
when
fifth
Luca got
Houston.
injured, and it's just
Yeah. Was it 4-5? Is that what it was? Houston and
yeah, it was
or is
four
it
five. Yeah, because
yeah,
Houston was the
four or
fifth
five?
seed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Houston was the fifth seed. Yeah,
Yeah. So then yeah, that's yeah. And the other team, like I think OKC's gonna take a step back.
oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, I
Usually
mean,
when people and San Antonio too, because I think people saw how you beat Wemby.
really, I think San
They,
Antonio is gonna come back,
I
especially with
I
the
actually feel people know now how to beat them though, right?
yeah, that's true.
That's what happens with young guys. When you see them in the playoffs, teams are
And he's
actually,
young. Yeah, yeah,
how am I going to defeat him? What does he have a problem with? That's the issue, right?
and I think they
And
found it.
yeah, you found a weakness in his defensive game. So
I don't know. The
now
reason
you
I
can
just brought
attack
it
it.
up is just because I don't know. I with them adding, I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal that they add this particular player, but I don't know. Just adding Tobias Harris. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
that's a big difference.
that's a. I actually like that move, and I'll tell you why. It's like what the
Yeah,
guy King Wolf just wrote there. He
yeah,
goes, Spurs got another big man. He's a big guy. He plays
yeah,
physical, right?
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
they just had another big guy, and they've been adding. I think they added multiple bigs on this free
yeah.
agency. So
Which tells you what
that
they
they're
don't want
trying to protect
Wemby.
Wemby. So
Yeah,
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 that's the main reason for it. So
yeah. I think Wemby's more bark than bite, man. He was sitting there telling everybody, I should get MVP. I'm like, really, dude? You had 19 points.
true.
And there's a defensive MVP award already, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah,
he's sitting there going, you got
he
to play
won that,
both
right?
sides of the ball. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he won that,
And
right? Yeah.
it's like, you got to play both sides of the ball. I'm like, since when? Have you looked at who won the MVP before in the NBA? Who said you have to play both sides of the ball? Harden's won it.
And Giannis did.
Well, Giannis plays defense, but I'm saying there's players that have won it, the MVP, that play a lick of defense. And now this guy's trying to rewrite the story to try and get MVPs handed to him. Get out of here, dude. Like, that kind of annoyed me. Then he
Yeah,
acts all tough, and then he can't even make a free throw. His legs are shaking. Come on, man.
true.
And then he's getting cooked by Brunson every play. Oh man, I was watching some clips. If you watch the games
Yeah.
and you just focus on Wemby when he was going against guards, he got cooked. Like, it was bad. You'd be like, and it's not cooked because it's making bad decisions when you're playing. So he's actually screwing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that he physically doesn't have the tools. He's screwing up. He's getting tricked. He's getting outsmarted. Like, to me, that's not a good sign. Like,
I agree. Yeah,
yeah, so
there's now it's just more than ever people have seen that Wemby's
weakness.
weakness is there, and they will now use it to their advantage now, and especially now with the Lakers, what they built
Yep.
to go toe to toe with Wemby and the Spurs, and
Yep.
now with that they could potentially
And Joker too.
Joker, yeah,
Yeah. Now we got someone that
Joker
can
too.
handle Joker,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Walker Kessler, man, he's gonna be something special.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. And you
yeah.
know what makes me laugh about Joker? Everybody talks how great he is and all this.
Mm,
Man, I'm a Mavs fan. I watched him play against Luca with a superior team than Dallas, right?
true.
Joker's always had the better team, right?
Hmm.
And he can't beat Luca, man. Why? Because Luca will bring him up on the screen. And when Luca brings up Joker on the screen, has to be a double. You cannot let him go one-on-one.
Mm,
He's not fast enough for Luca. Luca can dribble around him and do anything he wants. And now imagine that. When they play Denver, he's going to be able to bring him up for the screen, right?
yeah,
If they double, I'm pretty comfortable passing it to our new center. Because
exactly.
he actually knows how to go to the hoop and
Absolutely.
score. He knows how to pass. You're going to get cooked, Denver. Like,
Exactly.
I don't know what people are saying. Oh, we're going to get killed.
Exactly.
Like, go watch highlights of Walker, man, if you don't believe us. But
Oh, I've seen him. I've seen
yeah,
like highlights, and I think people are just complaining the fact that he was injured. He only played for 6 games, so it's like, okay,
I've
maybe.
heard that they're saying he can't. Oh, what are you going to do when they pull him out to the 3-point line? I don't know. What did they do with Wemby? That's all I say. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, you're sitting there complaining about, oh my God, you got this guy for 30 million and he can't cover a guard at the 3-point line. Well, I didn't see Wemby doing that. He got destroyed.
Yeah,
And if they had to resort to doubling, right?
yeah, true.
So what's the difference? We'll have to resort to doubling too. What's your point? Right? And it depends on the team you're
Exactly.
playing, right?
Yeah,
So it's like,
exactly.
it makes me laugh, man. Like, that stuff makes me laugh. It's
Yeah,
like they don't watch basketball, I guess.
yeah. A lot of ignorant people. They don't know. They don't know the
Yeah.
game as much. So
Or Stephen A's take. Eh?
yeah, Steve.
Stephen A's take. I love that one. Wait. Look at the color of that guy's skin. Oh, that's it. They can't play. Like,
I
stuff like
hated
that.
that.
I don't hate it. I get it. Like,
No, I mean, come
statistically,
on,
hey,
man.
listen, statistically, he's kind of right.
True, but
Statistically, it's kind of right.
yeah, that's true.
But it's like, he just wants a talking point. He knew if he says that, it'll be a controversy. That's what he's doing,
Yeah, that's
right?
what he likes to do at times.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He needs the clicks, and then he can
He's
go on the show if they suck, right? And he can say, "I told you."
Mm.
That's all that is. Man, this guy said if Aiton wasn't drafted ahead of Luka Doncic, he said you're the dumbest GM in the world. Remember in Luka's draft year, he was
Yeah.
pushing Aiton like he is the best thing since sliced pie, and then he goes and admits that he never watched him play. Luka,
Oh
he
yeah,
never watched him
he
play,
did
and you're
say
sitting
that.
there,
Yeah.
yeah. Later on, when he realized, oh yeah, Luka's the superior player, right? And it's like, oh, okay. So you're telling me you throw out your opinion without looking at the two players you're comparing? Great.
It's
That's
just
a real smart move there, man.
the guy is just a loud mouth.
Yeah.
Like just likes to yell just to get his point across, which is
Yeah.
half the time never gets it across. Or
Yeah.
it's just me, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. You know,
When did you hear anything about when they're going to like is LeBron? I was reading something today. I don't know if I have it up still, but they're sitting there saying that LeBron might make a decision on Thursday because there's some sort of event he's going to, and that's where he might announce it.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
About it.
Yeah,
I just know that he was gonna make it pretty soon. It's just
I heard it was Thursday.
Right.
There's some sort of a place he's going, and people are saying that might be the place that he's going to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if that's the case, then maybe. But where is it at? Do you know where is it at?
I don't know. They said it's some place he's going to. It's some sort of a get together.
Oh, he said it on his
thing.
podcast. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is his. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
said
has
it
something on Thursday.
So,
yeah, of course, that's the place to do it. Right, and you got to throw a little feelers out there so people tune in. You know, you want people to tune in, right? So he's gonna say little hints. And you know what? The other thing I laugh is people are sitting there saying how you know how the Lakers had to guarantee Bronny's contract?
Yeah.
And LeBron wouldn't say to them anything about if he's going to return or not unless they signed him first. True. And then as soon as they signed him and extended him, Bronny, then he said, okay, I'm a free agent. Do you know why? Because if he does it any other way, if he tells them before they sign Bronny and they cut him, right? Then what could happen is, Cleveland wants LeBron for sure, but LeBron doesn't really want Cleveland. Guess what they can do? Let's go pick up his son right now. And now he's done, right?
Leverage move.
As leverage move. And then you can't get him because once you pick him up, you can't trade him right away.
That's true.
So they're like,
so if any team, or Cleveland Cavaliers, if they want LeBron, they were like, "Oh, you want us to bring
Golden
your son?"
State?
Yeah, just that's basically what it is, or Golden State or whatever. Yeah,
or whoever, Philly, whatever.
Oh, it was a smart move by the Lakers to pick it up, his player option. So.
That's actually smart because even if they get a second, that's all right.
I hope it's not just a second. I mean, I need a first-round pick in return for LeBron. Come on.
That's a good point. Actually, that's a good way. I like the way you worded that. That's a good way.
I need to gain back my draft capital because the Walker Kessler trade. So it's like second round pick.
You know what?
LeBron.
I love the way you worded that because if somebody calls me up asking for Bronny because they got LeBron, I would tell them, well, LeBron is worth a first round pick.
Yeah.
With Bronny, so. You're basically getting LeBron if I give you this kid. Yeah. So you need to give me a first round pick.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's how you word it. I like the way you did that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just common, not common sense, but it's like, it's just, it's LeBron we're talking about. Yeah. I mean, you want to get LeBron and you want his son. So I'm like, okay, give me a first round pick and we're good to go.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. So
yeah,
I hope it happens. I mean, that's just my idea, but we'll see, man.
If it was Golden State, I'd even do a pick swap.
Pick swap. Yeah, that'll be much better.
Because I'm pretty confident that I'm going to finish ahead of them.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. And I don't think they're going to be a winning team anyway with LeBron. Yeah. So that's just me. I mean, I don't know if chemistries will be different or not, but that's just me.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing this for?
Yeah, I've been doing this probably since 2017.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. I've been, grinding and just uploading videos left and right. I've
Hmm.
been recently doing live streams a couple of years ago. So,
How do you
but
like,
yeah, man.
how do you prevent, like, if somebody crazy comes on and starts saying crazy stuff?
Oh
Like,
no,
what do you?
it's I usually don't have any people on here. It's just recently, since the Kuminga,
Oh,
rumors,
okay.
I had somebody come on here just twice now, and now you. So it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of cool just to have the conversations of just
Yeah.
talking Lakers basketball and
Yeah.
just really, really good conversation. And so
Yeah.
far, it's been awesome. You
Yeah.
and I think it was Lakers all day. He really, you guys know your Lakers talk and basketball. I mean, you guys are really knowledgeable, and that's
Yeah.
what I love. Love to
Yeah.
have people have knowledge of the game. So
Awesome, man.
yeah,
Anyways, I should get going. Gotta
yeah,
work tomorrow.
yeah,
It's
for sure.
getting
I
late.
gotta sleep too, man. So yeah, yeah. I really appreciate you coming
Yeah,
on,
no
man. I
problem,
would
man.
love
I'll
to end the
subscribe
live
for
stream.
sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
Please
for
come
sure.
back. I really
Yeah,
appreciate it. Thank you.
absolutely, man.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
You as well.
Bye.
Bye. Man, that was awesome. Awesome to have. I forgot his name, but it was a really good conversation. Man, two people tonight. Really good conversations about the Lakers, and um, yeah, it was awesome. Really awesome to have him on here. And yeah, man, I've been 3 hours. This is probably the longest live stream I ever been uh, ever done on this channel. So I'm probably gonna end the live stream now, guys. But if I don't know, let me just real quick skim this comment section so I can, if there was any good conversation that I can just bring up real quick. They're basically just random talk. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Uh, yeah, Aiden will come off the bench. No, I don't think he's going to come off the bench. I think he's going to be a starter for the Washington Wizards going into this next season. So, uh, I mean, if Anthony Davis plays well this season, they have to trade him. If he's balling out, you have to trade him just to get some assets in return if the Washington Wizards. So, uh, yeah, you like the new team. Yeah, I like the new team too. I mean, the Lakers are building a really good team around Luka, and it's you know players that Luka likes, and I think he's going to thrive with. So, along with Austin Reeves. So, yeah, I love it too for sure. Mid-season trade. Yeah, I kind of see that happening. If the Kuminga trade doesn't happen, then the next alternative is to just go into the NBA trade deadline in February, and they will make a trade then, unless they want to make like a small trade, like I mentioned before with the whole Kyle Kuzma and Cam Johnson trade scenario. They're on an expiring deal, so it's like pretty easy to potentially just make a trade, just throw in maybe a second round pick or something to get those guys, or maybe two second rounders. You know, yeah, good choice. Yeah, I love the Ziaire Williams pickup. He's a really good player. I agree with you on that. Alrighty. Oh, Derek Jones, man. If I would have picked, I would have, man. But the Clippers will not make a trade with the Lakers. Never. And I don't want them to because they will fleece us. So, I mean, they were going to with the Rui Hachimura trade, sign in trade. The Lakers wanted draft picks in return. They were like, no, we'll give you cash. And I'm like, that's a dumb trade to do. I really appreciate the comments, guys. It's so you guys are amazing. You guys know how to put in some conversations and knowledge. Uh, yeah, man, I never been. This is so awesome. You guys know your Lakers content and just good vibes in here. Good vibes. Uh, yeah, Vando is the problem. Go, yeah, uh, Vando. I think either he stays or he could will potentially be traded. That's if there's a trade out there that the Lakers will have to make that they can better find. I'm not sure. So, Jake, Dalton, Vando, Bronny can all go to be traded. Yeah, that will be all those four for sure. Those are our assets to trade that are tradable. You know, I sub. Thank you for the sub. I really do appreciate it. And for those of you who are watching me, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because I do go live when every news, rumors, updates, speculations, breaking news about the Lakers, Lakers post game shows when the Lakers have games. I do go live for those too as well. So if you guys love the content that I bring to the table, love what I have to say, and I think now with people joining me, to talk about the Lakers, I'm probably going to do that more often than not. So yeah, I will definitely consider it. So definitely because you guys know your Lakers knowledge, and I would love to have that in the live streams so we can talk some Lakers basketball or NBA in general. So or any sports really. Uh, Dude was great. Need to remember what conversation you had there, but I don't know. It was just a random click there. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate it, and thank you for joining. I mean, you're awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate your knowledge, and you know your Lakers knowledge and basketball in general. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Uh, JJ is a perfect coach. It's the roster that needs to be changed. Yeah, I think JJ will now thrive. And I think now more than ever with no LeBron, he really has to coach. And I think we're actually going to see JJ actually coach, you know, even though the past 2 years he was okay. It's just, I think now with no LeBron, he's going to be tested for sure as a head coach. So, when's training camp? From Brian, welcome to the live stream, buddy. Thank you for coming back. Really do appreciate it. Um, yeah, I think training camp begins around September. Because I think October is when the NBA season begins, like real late. So, like late into October. So I think in the summer. Sorry. Excuse me, September. Excuse me. So I think that's what it is. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I've been a Laker fan since Kobe. I've been the same. I've been a Laker fan since Kobe and Shaq era. They were just a big part of me being a fan. And then I just did my research and about the Lakers being since I was a fan, and I was like, okay, I'm a Laker through and through, no matter what they do or how bad they play. I and I bleed purple and gold. So, a big fan of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Kobe, Shaq. Um, Pau Gasol. I mean, we had legends Yeah, that's what's great about the Lakers. We have legends that come and play for the Lakers and become stars. So, and now with Luca, he's going to be in that conversation for me. You know, he's going to be awesome. But yeah, I was a Kobe fan and a Shaq fan around the same time. So, uh, what Reeves did to take a half of the raise, he could have just gotten a 4% or 8%. Yeah, instead of 8 between the first year of the contract and lineup. Yeah, I saw that, and I posted that. I don't know if you saw that. It was right up here. Yeah, he did take a discount around 5 million, and I think that 5 million only is eligible for the Lakers to use is in his final year of his contract, which is player option. So it's good that Austin Reeves was that generous to do it, but again, um, you know, it would be nice if he would have gave up more, or at least would have taken the pay cut in like 2027 when the Lakers have free agency and they can spend some money to add on some players if Kuminga or if somehow we don't get a starter at the power forward or any good players to start around Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. But yeah, I mean, but okay, the fourth year, that's fine. And Manu, surprisingly, I'm glad also. I mean, he hasn't played in a Lakers uniform yet, and yet he's helping the Lakers out with a pay cut in his second year. So good for him. I think it's somewhere around 16 million or something, or total. The Lakers will have like MLB or the MLB or something. Or it's a not a player option or no, sorry, a taxpayer mid level or anything. It's higher than that. Lakers will have basically 16 million to spend in 2027. So that's good there. That's good. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the live stream. Let me just see these last couple. Let's see here. Start with the first round pick swap. Yeah, pick swap, and then the second. It's going to cost before we mentioned the player. When was that conversation? Was it recently? Don't remember that conversation. Sorry. Younger guys. Yeah, the Lakers are now a really good young team that can honestly now go toe to toe with OKC and just the regular. The rest of the Western Conference, they are young. So I'm glad they went young. I'm glad. I mean, and they're not that young. I mean, they're like 23 to 28 years old. That's not bad. And now with Kevon Looney, he's 30. So, I mean, it's not bad of an age range of how good this team is. This roster can go 11 deep. Yeah. They're a really good team. They're a really good shooting team. And 11 of them can shoot for sure. Been a Laker fan since oh yeah, wow, that long. Yeah, good for you, man. Long time Laker for sure. Love to see that. He finally gets to play younger with who I know to play. Yet he's thinking of a team. Oh, you're talking about the podcast, I believe, or were you talking about? Oh, sorry, I don't know. I'm just trying to remember the conversations with the comments that I've been seeing. So, okay, I think we're good to go, guys. And thank you, King Ghost Wolf. Thank you for joining ZSN. I really appreciate it. And all of you for joining ZSN on YouTube. If you guys haven't yet, please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate the continued love support you guys have shown me all over social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. And again, guys, just hit the notification bell for every news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Lakers, and every live stream that go live about anything about the Lakers or sports in general. I do go live when it comes down to it. So please make sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Really good conversations we had on here, and hopefully this continues. I really appreciate it, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.